Listen, Amelia, listen. You have so many hunts. I couldn't tell which one was which. I apologize for that, bestie, but listen, you have so many hunts that, like, I know you always do on and off. You have, like, okay, I don't want to sound like I'm forgetting things, but you're gonna do Manaphy soon. You're doing the living decks. You just found, like, how many Pokemon. You're still using a Let's Go, right? Am I dumb for thinking that? But hey, that's perfectly fine. That's all part of shiny hunting. I just wanted to, like, confirm, because I know you're doing so many hunts with, like, it amazes me that you're doing that many in the first place, because, like, I love the commitment you have for shiny hunting, but I've known you for so long that, like, you know, I should have expected it by now. Anyways, hello everybody, it is I, Ludicolo, and welcome back to another Twitch stream. So yesterday we beat Y for full series, and now we are shiny hunting today, because I think I deserve a little bit of a break after, like, what, 6 streams of Nuzlocking over the last 2 weeks. I deserve a little bit of a break. I'll be back with full series tomorrow, but today, I think today is, like, the perfect Sunday to just relax. Take it easy, you know? Manaphy, Colosseum Ante, whoa, that's one I haven't heard about. That does not sound fun. Like, isn't that the guy who, like, tends to kill his own Pokemon with Earthquake? I forgot his name, but, like, he's got a camera, he's got a Metang with Protect, a Marston with Protect, I think. Or is it a different one? Oh, okay. Let's go. Yeah, the Let's Go You Run. I remember that. The SOS Ultra Sun, starter breeding SV, and then Tandem Moss. Yeah, you got so many hunts for living decks. I'm really excited for that. Thank you for the Megalovania Talon. I didn't test the sound alerts, but thank you for that. Welcome in, Talon. Congrats on first in the blue showing yourself, and welcome to Amelia, of course. Hope you're well. So yeah, today we're gonna shiny hunt. Let's open up FireRed. I keep forgetting I have speed up toggled off, which is good, because if I ever turn on speed up, then yeah, it's over for me. But yeah, we're hunting today, so hope you guys are excited for that. You guys remember this counter? It's back. It has not changed. I looked at the VOD to prove it. It is 403 still. And today, I don't know how many numbers we're gonna get in, but yeah, shut up. I don't care. Today, we're gonna get more encounters in. Once again, the context for this hunt, if you want to know the context as to why I'm doing Nidorino, Discord. Yeah, you can join Discord if you want, but I'm stupid to remember my own commands. Nidorino for the context. There you go. Oh, you're a mobile viewer, I'm assuming, like always. You could always just, like, pause and unpause. That works. Occasionally, but, like, just to, like, remove some latency. Just, like, pause and unpause. Usually it works. But, the way we're gonna do this hunt is we're doing repel manips. I don't know if I have to include that when, like, I actually find the shiny, but I am repel manipping because that way it's guaranteed Nidorino. I should move my repels up. Just for the future runs. But I'm repel manipping to get myself, the Nidorino. Yeah, here we go. Time for another day of shiny hunting. I really don't know what to say. Like, hope you guys are excited for hunting today. I really should take this opportunity to, like, just, you know, relax. Just relax and just chat. Because, like, at the end of the day, I feel like shiny hunting is just glorified just chatting. Really. But at the same time, that's nothing bad at all. Like, it's just, you know, I'm all about having a good time, you know? You're alright, Amelia. It's just like, this is how I originally found the shiny Nidorino. I repel manip for a Scyther at level 28 in this exact area. But this time, I'm going level 29. Alright, so the encounter should still work. I loaded up my... Alright, cool. It worked. I loaded up my thing before stream, thankfully. I forgot to do it for a bit, but I remembered. Yeah, I hope you're both well today. Happy Sunday. It is 10 a.m. I think I said I would stream at 3 p.m. today, but I forgot that I'm scheduled to stream at 10 a.m. every Sunday, or like 10 tentative streams, but today's a good day to stream. But, yeah, no, I'm so used to streaming at 3 p.m. on Sundays from last summer, but this time around, no, we're streaming at 10 a.m. because my weekends are best time to stream in the mornings. But yeah, happy Sunday to you all. I haven't really done much anything. I was going to do more homework assignments. My professor has not uploaded a lecture video for one of our classes, and we're just waiting on him to do it. And it sucks because we have a quiz due on Monday, so he has to upload it before, you know. Oh, okay, right. I'm so used to X being my pause button because of me just playing X and Y literally a few days ago. But here I am now, playing on a GBA. Yeah, happy Sunday once again. Hope you guys are well. I'm just kind of vibing out here. We're going to try to go to... I'd say 100's a good spot to just end, right? And it's really not about ending stream. It's about just like having a good time while hunting. Because we're going to be here for a long time. I feel that. I have a laptop for like... I've had this laptop for 2 years. And it's not the best, but, you know, it works for me. But yeah, I feel yeah. Laptop gaming can be rough. It's why I wish I had my own PC and I could save up for it, but no. I have other things to save up for. And a career to eventually pursue. And pet my dog. Aw, show me the dog talent. I must see the dog. If you guys have any pets, always, and I mean always show them in pets, in my pets channel. I have one. Yeah, like, that's a lot, Amelia. And I feel that, I feel a lot, because like, I usually look for people whenever I play my Switch nowadays. I can't, like, have my Switch on and then, like, not look for, have my laptop on at the same time. Yeah. Hope you're well, Talon. How's the run going? You said you lost your Staravia, right? Or, no, you lost your Beauty Fly to a Rock to Machoke, I think it was. Because there's a trainer in Mayleen's gym with some Machoke with Rock to. And then there's one with Earthquake and Dig and Bulk Up. And knockoffs. Like, there are like 3 Machokes with different sets for some reason. BDSP is not an easy game. I'll tell you that right now. It's 1-to-1 remake, but it does at least like change up the teams a bit and makes it a bit more difficult. But like otherwise, the lore is the same content except for Underground, which is different. Yeah, I do hope you get Fomantis soon. I forgot what shiny Fomantis looks like. Oh, please be Nidorino. Nope. Okay. That counts as an encounter, right? Yeah. We have to up the encounter. I hate that in this game. Whenever like you press another button when the repel wears off, you immediately move. I hate that. Not gonna lie, I really do hate that. The Lucario is scary too. I believe it has Power Up Punch and Metal Claw. Right? Am I correct in that? It's very scary. But I believe in you, Talon. There should be like some ways to beat the Lucario still. Yeah, I do hope your hunts go well, Amelia, and I do hope your Nuzlocke goes well, Talon. I forgot how it feels like to not Nuzlocke a Pokemon game right now. I'm so used to Nuzlocking the last like 3 months. I've been at full series for a little 3 months now. Dead serious. It's been like 3 months that I began, but today is not full series day. Today is just casual shiny hunting. I think it was Power Up Punch. Maybe Rock Tomb, I forget. Maybe not. Like, it's Metal Claw Power Up Punch. I know that. That's about it. And my game is up. Yeah, is it Power Punch or is it Drain Punch? It's probably Drain Punch because she gives you that TM normally. I forget. Maybe it has Swords Dance too. I forget the set in general. I'm too lazy to look it up. I have shiny hunting to do after all. Hold on, do I have a repel up? I still do. Can casual shiny hunting even go in the same sentence? Yeah, true, Bailey. But I'm just like, you know, casual shiny hunting because it's more different than what I'm used to doing. Because I've been Nuzlocking for the last 3 months. Also, come in, Bailey. Hope you're well. Good to see ya. Oh yeah, because you found one and you have 3 more to go. I'm down to here, Amelia. Yeah, I could have done the background. Wait, I'm going the wrong spot. I almost just shiny hunted in the wrong area. That's fair. Like, I was very intimidated to start shiny hunting at first, but now I think I've gotten accustomed to it easily. Like, I know that what I'm up against, you know, but still. Unfortunately, I'm streaming it, so I have to like, you know, do this and barely do anything else. I can't like watch a movie. I have to literally stream and still interact with chat for this to work, or like while shiny hunting. But I'm having a good time with you guys, as always. The dog is on Discord. I must see in a bit. I'm gonna check it in a bit after. Okay, let me check here. This is most likely not shiny. Yep, let me see. I must see the dog. Oh, what a cute doggy! I love the dog. Yeah, it's more fun when you have extra people to hang around with. Yeah, I love that dog. That's so cute. I'm down, Amelia. As always, if you stream, I'm literally going to show up in your chat and colon 3 you as much as possible. In a friendly way, that is. Because, like, I will literally just show up and then say hi to your stream. Also, our 420, let's go. The funny number. I will literally colon 3 you if you go live. It's the funny 420, and now it's gone forever. No more 420. It's gone. Yeah. It balls you. He is very precious. I didn't know you had a dog. But he's so cute. I love him. I should get more pics of my own dog, too. We have a dachshund here. And we've had this dachshund for, like... I actually don't remember where we got him, but it was, like, many years ago. We have 4 dogs. Whoa, that's a lot. We only have a dog and a cat here. The cat belongs to my sister, but we have a family dog here too. Oh yeah, you told me about the bird. I think you told me about the dog. That's cute. If you guys ever have like pet pics and want to post them on Discord, that's always cool. Don't feel afraid to post them if ever, because it'd be cool. But yeah, obviously you don't have to post them either, or you don't have to join Discord to do it. But like, I'm always interested to see people's pets, because they're all very cute. Oh, we have all of them together? If you want to post it, go ahead. I'm down to see them. Yeah, I'm glad to be back to shiny hunting. I know it's been like 2 weeks and I did this, and then I made like it's going to be a series or something like that. Really, it's just however long it takes to find this Nidorino. And then keep in mind, when we find it, we have to catch it, and it's not a guaranteed catch. It is not, but that's just the nature of shiny hunting, in the safaris especially. Like, we just gotta pray we catch it. And what sucks is I'm not guaranteed, but we gotta just pray we catch it when we find it, because I failed this thing before. It won't hurt the next time I find it again, or it won't hurt as badly, I'd say. I guess now I'm trying to think of what we could talk about today, because as usual, I can't think of any good topics, but this is just a casual chill chatting stream. I'm sure we could talk about other stuff. But really, like, for this week, I don't have any exams or essay exams to do. It's mainly just working on a project that me and a friend of mine for the class have to, like, work on. We're going to be, like, teaching for the first time or something like that. But I won't go into details because, like, I don't like talking about my own classes in general. But we're going to be doing some teaching together for a project. That's good, though. Like, Bs are always passable. We take those. Like, I think it's best, like, if I don't want to achieve an A, which, like, it's always good to achieve an A, but, like, if I have to, like, destroy my mental health to achieve an A, that doesn't sound like a good idea. But if I can, like, do it easily without, like, mental stress, I'm fine. But passing is always acceptable, in my opinion. Take it from me, who's someone who barely passed Calc 2. Literally. Like, if it wasn't for my really good third exam, I would have failed Calc 2. But thankfully, even back in 2021, I was still smart enough to know how Calc 2 worked. And it was apparently the hardest exam too, which I didn't understand. It was literally like one of the easier ones in my opinion, because like, or maybe it's like the mentality that like, if everybody says it's so difficult, then everybody is gonna know Like, everybody's gonna take it seriously. If something is told to be difficult, everyone's gonna take it actually seriously. You know? Yeah, that's fair, Bailey. I used to be a math major, so I feel ya. I stopped at Calc 3 because the context behind my Calc classes are that they were all 7:50 a.m. classes, Mondays through Thursdays. Like, that alone just killed my sleep schedule, and just like having to be there, it was just a no. And the and my Calc 3 class, the exams were in person, and the math was literally just too much to where like I couldn't do it anymore. Maybe I could have done it if like it was all in person, but with the pace I was going through trying to finish community college within like 2 years, I couldn't. I had to change majors at that point. Integrals, got it. Yep. Yeah, as someone who used to be a math major, like, math is not fun especially in the later levels. But it gets worse when you have like rough class conditions. Like the way the class worked was, we didn't have any homework assignments. The professor expected us to just like do them on our own, which like, yeah, that works. But if I may be honest, I work best when I'm disciplined. Like, I work best in classes when I'm actually assigned stuff weekly and I have to turn them in. That way I'm forced to learn. If I'm given the option, that's not good. But at the same time, it's like, it really should be expected people to do homework, but I just work best as, you know, as someone who like is forced to turn in assignments, because that way I actually learn the materials a lot more easily. But that's just from my experience, and that class was also just only exams only. Like, my first 2 Calc classes were all assignments and then exams. The assignments were small percentages, but at least the assignments helped me understand the materials enough to where I could pass the classes. And Calc 1 was somewhat easy. Area under a curve. You can use the integration, raise exponent by 1, multiply the reciprocal. Why do I still know this? It's been literally like 2 years that I've done a Calc class. I should be forgetting this by now, but not really. I can't. That's what happens when you do math for 1 year. It's more complex than that for non-polynomial functions. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I've kind of forgotten a lot about Calc in general, but don't worry, I still transitioned my math skills pretty well from what I've gotten. Like, I'm still using them for Pokemon. You guys have seen me with my Calcs. Even though there's like no formulas involved, I'm still using some math skills in Pokemon at the end of the day. And I prove it to you guys I can do that no problem. Even though it's just inserting, you know, stuff in the Pokemon damage calculator. But like, I can still at least like look at the numbers and say, okay, I know this is a good idea. I know the strategy. The point is, I'm still doing math skills even today. Well, everybody does, but like in a Pokemon game of all things. But also my economics major, there is some math stuff as well. Micro is a big deal for that reason. It's one thing I thrive in. My math skills from my first year of math majoring paid off. Somewhere, at least. Yeah. I don't know where you are in your level of math skills, talent, but like, I took Calc back in my junior year of high school. I sadly didn't pass the AP exam, but almost though. I did almost pass it, so at least I remember some stuff from there. But it was like the one thing I was comfortable with the most out of all my AP classes. Actually, no, it was Spanish. That one I passed no problem. Ooh, about that. But hey, at least, like, you know, you got 4. You don't have to take it again if you were to have to take it at some point. That's why I was happy I passed Spanish, because I don't have to take Spanish again when I got to community college. One less class to worry about. But also, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear about that, Amelia. I think I used to claim that, like, I've never gone to depression, but I feel like I may have had during middle school. That was probably like my lowest point in life in general. Like, the class conditions were awful, and the only saving grace I had during middle school was choir, because joining choir in middle school was the only reason I kept doing choir today. I'm still in acquire class for college, but it's like the only thing that I got out of middle school. It kept me happy. That's good though. That's good though, Amelia. I'm very happy for you. Like really happy for you. And plus, if I may say, I'm really happy I've just gotten to know you in general, because like you're one of my favorite people I love to talk with a lot, and it's like I'm very happy that like you have, you know, a path you're going on, and just like I'm happy that you're being supported and safe from other people in general. Yeah, I'm happy to met all of you too in general, because like in terms of like streaming, I never thought I'd get this far, as I always say, but like I didn't think I'd ever do a shiny hunt like this before. Like the fact that I failed this 5 years ago and I'm running it back now shows that like I'm capable of like trying out some new stuff occasionally, even though this isn't really new to me. It's like the fact that I'm actually trying out a full odds hunt for the first time ever without any second thoughts. That shows I've been more ambitious with like streaming in general, and doing full series as well had me like understand that maybe I'm capable of nuzlocking other hard games eventually, like in the future. And I like to do those, but I don't want to make nuzlocks like I don't want to like do as many nuzlocks right now and then never do them again later on. I want to take it slow and steady, even if it's in years since a lot of people have been doing other nuzlocks. I have so many other games to play at some point. Oh, I added this song, by the way. Airship Fortress from Mario Kart DS. So White Kaizo Nuzlocke. Wait, there's a White Kaizo? I know there's like, I think it was White 2 Kaizo, which Amelia told me about years ago. Right? Do you remember that, Amelia? The White 2 Kaizo thing with like the Pat Rat hypnosis. I think it was that. Yep. I remember that. That was pretty funny, but also like, that's evil. I think I saw like a soft lock in the 8th gym somewhere in like one of the Kaizo games. I don't remember which one, but there's like a soft lock spot somewhere. But yeah, obviously I'm not gonna nuzlocke that at any point. I think I should do Ultra Moon Randomizer after I finish full series, but it'll be months before I do that. Because if you guys remember, I nuzlocked Randomized Moon back in March or April, and I said I would run back Ultra Moon at some point. So look forward to that at some point, but not gonna be for a while. I think Black 2 is normally like already rotation battles. White 2 tends to be triple battles from what I remember. So it's probably like Black 2 is rotation, White 2 is triple. That sounds brutal. Like that's expected, but also like that does not sound fun to just do it constantly like that. Then again, Coliseum and XD exist, which are all pretty much like 99% double battles. That's different because like they were introduced in those games. Like the fact that it's a Kaizo game with just triple and rotation battles. Rotation battles are not easy. They're literally just a game of RNG. Like they're only easy when all of the Pokemon have uncommon weakness. Like Drayden and Blaze Black and Volt White is easy because all of his Pokemon get destroyed by dragon moves. And then Charizard often belly drums. So you can like hit it with a dragon move and then it'll belly drum, it'll fail. And you just kill everything else with dragon moves. From my experience, Drayden is the easiest Elite Four member. Yeah, Elite Four. But triple battle from Blaze Black, Volt White. This example is like how rotation battles can be easy. They're only difficult when they don't have a weakness, same weakness. And you have to like take a guess as like what they're gonna do when they could do literally anything. Triple battles are more interesting though. You can like sweep the entire field. If you like, I have like a center Pokemon do all the work. Like, let me put it this way. You guys know Skylight from Blaze Black, Volt White? If you have like a Discharge Galvantula with like double protect or like a Water Spout Simipour, you can literally destroy Skylight in 2 turns or something. Vintage White also proved that, but like you can sweep triple battles easily if you have like a main center Pokemon doing all the work with a multi-hit move like Discharge or Water Spout. I think triple battles are more manageable than rotation battles. It's literally just guess what happens. Yeah, but they're only easy if they have a common weakness in rotation battles. Once again, Drayden theory. It's not really a theory, but like, that's how I've seen it. Oh yeah, there's rotation triples in those games. I always forget because Eternal X kept the triple and rotation battles, but in Black and White they were more common than X and Y. Hey, it's 50% is nice. At least either 50-50, you win it or you don't. As I always say. Yeah, what do you guys think when we're gonna find the shiny? I'm thinking today. I already guessed like on the first stream, but my guess already failed. I'm starting thinking it might be a 2000s, not gonna lie, which is gonna take like months to find at that rate, but I'm still willing to keep going with this Nidorino hunt. Why not? If I can find it at some point with like before getting a sight there, then I don't know. Oh yeah, the Darkrai. Darkrai is not fun to battle. Well, 11K, that's a big number. It's fine, Amelia. It's a guess. Any guess is acceptable, except for numbers below the current count. That's fine. Once again, shouts to Radio for this auto counter. Genuinely, this is a really cool thing he helped me out with. Yeah. Amelia's guess 11K-ish. I'm gonna guess about 2,000. You get a first try. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get a first try. Watch. Okay, let me find the. There we go. This is gonna be a shiny right here. See? I tell you guys, it's shiny. I still want to like make a bit where like I add the image and then place it over the original, but I don't think it'd be that funny in my opinion. Maybe my sense of humor is not that great. I don't know. I always feel like I've had a bit of a weird sense of humor in general. Like all I do is quote SpongeBob. Like that's not enough. I feel like I gotta derive other stuff occasionally. No, edit the vid. I could, but no. But yeah, that's true. And plus, like, I love guessing like where that's from, because like I've seen the older episodes so much, I know where most of the quotes are from. And if I don't know, then I'm a fake fan. We're 456 now. That's a bit of a special number, right? Yeah, I'm gonna guess 2K or so. Like, I think about 2K. I don't have an exact number right now. Yeah, but Shogun, also come in. Hope you're well. I think I'm finally good on sound alerts. I think I have enough to like let you guys use as many as you can. Cause like I kept a couple of them since like the first month of streaming. I added Boyo, Megalovania, and Hi I'm Daisy. Those are my first 3 sound alerts I added in general. I do remember those. Like I think it was my Heart Gold Nuzlocke I did years ago. Actually, I think it was literally 2 years ago when I beat my first Nuzlocke. But what happened was I added those 3 sound alerts. You guys just spammed them as I was muted. I remember that. Good times. I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, Squidward, Squidward. I don't remember that because of like the low quality Soldier Boy Patrick. That's the only reason I remember that meme. My game is over. Come on. I just begun. What's sad is I could have just like, done this Nidorino hunt anywhere else. I could have picked a different game. I could have just done this in... Where else? I could have done this in... an actual copy of S.H.I.E.L.D. where there's DLC Nidorinos. But no, I'm doing it here because this is literally where I found it. The exact spot I'm in right now is where I found it. 5 years ago. But I don't need to explain that again. The point is, we're going to find this thing eventually. This boy will come home. And then you guys will pog when we find the shiny Nidorino. So what I was gonna talk about, I just realized I actually have yet to finish. Speaking of Sword and Shield, I've yet to finish my decks for Shield. I got Shield like what 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. I got it back in 2020 December, and I told myself I would go finish the decks. Still haven't finished the decks at all. But also because I need version exclusives. That's why my issue. But I'll deal with those later at some point. Or maybe not. I don't know. Because, like, I gotta finish the decks at some point. But I really have no incentive to keep going with them right now. Oh my gosh. I've never really seen much of 2K. But I'm hoping you're having fun with that, Talon. Because I know you're a big player of that. Like, you told me about the fact that your game was crashing a lot. Which I feel that's awful when it happens. But I'm glad to hear you're at least, like, still going at it. I guess now, I hate to talk about full series when this isn't full series right now, but I'm kind of excited to get to Auras, because, like, I get to use cooler Pokemon that I don't think anybody will ever get to use in Nuzlocke. But also, I kind of realized that I'm not ready for Auras, just because, like, I've never done Dex Naving before. I've never done... What else have I never done in there? I don't know, but, like, there's lots of stuff to look forward to, but I'm just, like, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, do it, I gotta test out how my controller works on Citra as well. Like, can I safely get a Dex Nav Pokemon easily or no? All series or full series? You're right, Cross. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Today we are shiny hunting, but tomorrow will be the start of Auras. I did actually beat Alpha Sapphire twice, but the randomizers, not like vanilla or a ROM hack or anything like that. Literally just randomized Alpha Sapphire twice. I did it the first time back in 2022, at the beginning of the year, I believe it was. Then I did it for John Stone's subathon because chat needed some Nuzlocking content, so I gave him Alpha Sapphire, a randomized Alpha Sapphire, and the run was honestly a lot better in my opinion because we got a Primal Kyogre, which just casually swept the entire game. After, I think I got it at Route 119, was it? I forgot what route it was. But I got, like, in the midpoint of the game. And I had a really busted team, too. I had Aurorus. I had a Mega Lucario. I had a... What else did I have? Fortress. Rotom Heat. I had lots of cool Pokemon. That's all I remember. But it was a really cool run, though. Aurora's busted. Well, I got an early game. And having Refrigerate Tackle was pretty good. I don't remember what it did for me, but it was not bad early game. That's all I could tell ya. Alright, we passed the 69 number, sadly, and I failed to notice it. But it's okay, we're going to see it again soon. Yeah, I do miss randomizers, but, like, I'm at the point where I've been doing a lot of full series the entire, like, 3 months. I need to chill on Nuzlocke after I beat Ultra Moon. And if I ever do want to go back to full series, I'm going to stop after Ultra Moon and then, like, maybe make a follower goal to where I go back to full series. I don't know at this rate. And I still have to come up with a new follower goal soon. As you can see, we're almost halfway to 700 followers. Well, in the 100 marks anyway, because, like, we're only 56 to go. And I have yet to think about what I'm going to do for 700 follower stream. I still need some ideas. Need the Bowser laugh. I think what I can do is... I talked about Zelda, haven't I? I talked about Zelda earlier this week. I could play that at some point. Still not ready for it, but also, like... It's Fallen Air. Am I right? But I'm not going to, like, go out of my way to buy Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom to play it. I'd rather, like, get a different game that, like, I know I can maybe beat. Or, like, what you guys think will be, like, one of the easier games to beat. Because, like, the older games are harder to play. I know that, or what I've heard. They're hard to beat. But I'm also not familiar with the older games in the slightest. But we talked about Wind Waker being a good start, right? Maybe we can play Wind Waker? I don't know. But, you know, at some point I feel like, you know, I gotta try out Zelda just because I told myself I would at some point, but I can't figure out like how to approach it. Perhaps, we'll see. And once again, I still have yet to play Dream Team. At one point, I will play that. What I'm gonna do though is I think I'm gonna like get the game on my own and then play through it casually before I stream it, so I know like how to prepare for each scenario in each stream for like each stream or something like that. Or maybe just play through it right now after full series. I don't know. Lights up. Oh, okay. Once again, I don't know much about Wind Waker, but that sounds pretty easy enough to do. Action commands are, oh wait, counterattack. Or lights up. I can't tell if that's good or bad because like if that doesn't make the game too easy or what. But I do miss Mario and Luigi though. I do want to play Dream Team. I really do. It's just, it's going to be tricky to play it. Spam hit. Still, at least like getting a Zelda game done is better than no Zelda game done, if I may say so myself. So we'll find out together on what to do about that. That's good. What else can I play? Thousand Year Door? I have to play at some point before the actual release date of the remake. And there is Super Mario RPG coming out this next month. I think that might be the game I play next, actually. Like, the actual remake of the game I'm going to play. That's, like, the only game I'm going to play live, like, the moment it comes out. Because I'll probably be done with full series by then, right? You guys think I'm going to finish a full series before the end of the... You guys think I'm going to be done with full series by the end of November? Keep in mind, we have 6 games to go. Oras should take, like, 4 streams or so. I don't think Oras is that long. Right? It's only like 6 streams, or like 6 games left, and I think they're both going to take like 4 streams total. Because like 2 for Omega Ruby and then 2 for Alpha Sapphire. And then Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are going to be the hardest ones by far. Like, dead serious, they're the hardest Nuzlockes by far, right? Like, trainers are fully EV'd. You don't get a lot of, you get a lot of encounter shot all of Alola, but there are like a certain amount of Pokemon you gotta keep alive the entire run, but they're not easy to keep around alive as far as I know. Like, Crobat is very important to have. Pelipper with Drizzle would be nice to have. I don't know. But no, I'm not gonna be streaming just weekends. I'm hoping to try to stream more often on Monday, Tuesday, but university life is catching up to me as always. But this week, I should finally get back on a Monday stream. Finally. Maybe at some point, like, if I don't have anything to do a certain day, I can stream on, like, Thursday or something. I don't know. Like, if I have a break at some point. Oh, yeah. Thanksgiving break, though, would be a great time to catch up, though. But also, I might be playing... what's it called? Mario RPG the entire break. I don't know. Once again, that game is coming out soon. Mario Wonder comes out in a few days, too. That game, I probably will play with my girlfriend because we want to get it. But I don't know which one of us is going to keep it because we have to... One of us has to keep it and we can't live together yet, but at some point we're going to, like, you know, we're going to play it together. Plus we have to purchase at some point, so we're going to deal with that at some point, too. Nidorino, get out of here. I appreciate that, Talon, very, very much. I really do think Mario RPG should be the game I play next, the remake, because I think that'll like be the perfect time for me to end full series and then move on to other stuff. But also, I said this last time as well for my Nidorino hunt, but I feel like I'm starting to, best thrive in Pokemon content in general. I've been at it since like day one of streaming, like first day of streaming. I literally did a Radical Red playthrough of hardcore mode. And while that was fun, and probably one of the hypest things I've done in general for a first stream, it's just, I've kind of, settled in more comfortably while streaming now. Like, I kind of hate to like change to just Pokemon, That's all. But at the same time, I know you guys are here for anything, and I appreciate that very, very much. With that said, though, yeah, I think Mario RPG should be the game I play next. Well, I gotta finish full series first. But I think I can finish up full series sometime November. I really do think I can finish it. But it all comes down to if I can get through Gen 7 easily. Because I'm not ready for Gen 7, as you guys know. I'm legit not ready for Gen 7. But I gotta do it at some point, Yeah, Pokemon's something I'm very good at, though. This is the thing. Like, I can play Pokemon, no problem. Just pick up a game, play it, and I'm good. Super Mystery Dungeon is also Pokemon, and I have to play that at some point. So I can complete the entire series blind. So look forward to that. And then Mario and Luigi. While not as big of a franchise, it's still important to me because I started the first three. And I got to play through Dream Team again. Paper Jam at some point I'll finish up too. I'll probably be much later on, though. And then I kind of just ditched Donkey Kong Kirby, I've noticed. Like, I did those streams for, like, a few days. And same with New Super Mario Bros. I've ditched those at this point. Maybe I could do, like, some other small series, I guess. Like, maybe I could play another Kirby game. But also, like, which one? Forgotten Land seems cool. I do actually have Return to Dreamland. I could probably play that at some point. I did play it casually on my own, though. But I'm willing to play another save file. Why not? I do have a deluxe. Yeah, Forgotten Land looks good too, but also I can't just buy these games all the time, I have to pick easier options, like ones that I have easy access to, because it makes for easy content, It's why I like streaming on Switch Online stuff. For example, all the SNES games there. I've streamed not a majority of them, but like a couple of the big ones I have already played many times, like Mario World, Mario Bros. 3. I even speedran Lost Levels a year ago, actually. Kind of saying that like I did that once and haven't touched speedrunning again lately because of that. Maybe I should just speedrun Lost Levels again. But at the same time, I just want to do it once. I don't know. I don't think I'm suited for speedrunning, though, if I may be honest. But hey, it was fun while it lasted, even if it was only like 2 hours. Oh yeah, isn't Kirby and the Amazing Mirror there too? I could play that. I played Squeeze Squad a year ago, Talon, too. But I could play Amazing Mirror, right? Isn't that there too? I don't know how big of a game that is. I have Superstars. I have access to that. I played Avalanche for like my 1-year anniversary stream last year. There's that too. But they have a Kirby game there in GBA, Switch Online. They also have all the more advanced games, which I've already played through them on my own, but I could play them again. Why not? Maybe that would be a really cool stream. Play all of them in one stream, which, by the way, is not a good idea, but maybe that could be like a very, 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 very risky yet fun idea for a stream. Like, play all 4 of them in one stream. They're not very long games, thankfully. Save states will be allowed because it's about finishing all 4 in one stream. Or maybe like marathon them so I don't like, overkill myself with gaming. And Yoshi's Island is the longest one by far. So what am I saying? That's an awful idea. Yeah, it's an awful idea. Because like, I don't know if I have to 100% them all. Because like, I've already done it on my own, but that took me like a week to 100% them all. Oh, Nightmare Dreamland. I don't think that's there. I forget which one's which. Also, we're about to approach 500. So, give it up for 500. Come on. Give it up for number 500. There it is, number 500. We are now 500 encounters in. Not exactly 500 Nidorinos, but 500 encounters. Right, that's how it works. Whenever you encounter stuff, it's literally just... How about this way? The counter for all the encounters always applies to other Pokemon, right? For example, I'm Repel Manipulating Nidorino. If I find another Pokemon, I should still add an encounter to it, right? To my counter? I assume so, which I've been doing, thankfully. I'm still doing it just because I think we should count everything that I've been finding before the shiny, even if it's not Nidorino. But majority of them are Nidorino, which is what matters. And if I find a random shiny, by the way, I don't even know what I'm going to do if I find a random shiny. Like, let's say my Repel wore off, and I accidentally ran into a Pokemon, and it's shiny. That'd make for a good clip, first off. But also, I'd probably be molding as hard as possible if that happened. Like that. If I almost ran into an encounter there, if it was shiny, would have been molding. Do you guys think I'm gonna catch it though? Like, you guys think I'm gonna finally catch this Nidorino if I find it? Or will it just like break out first turn and run away? If we do find it. No, Talon, the issue is I am never going to throw rock or bait because, like, I don't care about increasing or decreasing my odds of it, you know, staying in. I am always going to ball because that way I have a chance to get it on the first ball. It's better to have a chance to catch a Pokemon than, like, try to increase the odds of it trying to stay or run away, knowing that it can still run away. I think it's just better to ball. Because that way, you are guaranteed to have a shot to do something, to catch it. That's why. No matter what Pokemon, I am always going to ball. I am never going to rock or bait. I don't care. I am always going to ball or run. Or ball or nothing. Or maybe I'm not smart enough to know what the actual strat is, but I'm always a baller. Because, like, that way I know I have a chance to catch it. Even if it's not likely it'll catch. Because, like, if I throw a rock and it runs away, then I wasn't even given a chance to catch it. And that's just not cool. I'm always going to be a baller. No matter what. Call me a coward. But, like... Well, is that even a coward play? I think the coward play is throwing bait. I don't think that's the right play at all. Because it can still run away. It's not guaranteed for it to stay. Yeah, I'm a baller, alright, even though I barely play any basketball. Though it was the activity I played a lot whenever it was like PE class back in high school. It was either that or badminton, which is like the only activity I liked playing most when it came to PE class. Because it was something that me and my friend thrived a lot in. But also we did a lot of spikes all the time. I was really good at serving too. I remember that. I was like surprisingly good at serving was badminton. But that's in the past. Keep running in the grass. We are doing a lot of grass touching at least. Be proud of me for that, chat. We are touching a lot of grass. But are we drinking water? Let me just get my encounter here and I'll get my water. Because I'm thirsty right now. My voice is still from all the singing I've been doing from the past week. Okay. Back to hunting. We'll see though. About like shiny hunting in general and other future stuff. Also, I forgot to buy my 3DS stuff. I'll deal with that after stream. I really should. It's literally just get Dream Team and get a charger. That's literally it. And some other Halloween stuff that I have to still get anyway. So I need to buy those as soon as possible. This shouldn't be too difficult this time around. I guess now I have another question. What's the coolest shiny you guys have ever found in general? Like, Amelia, I know if you're still here, I know you found a lot of cool shinies. But, like, if you guys have to, like, pick the coolest shiny you found in your opinions, what would it be? From anywhere. Like, even Go. Why not? Why not include Go? Sure. But, like, any game. Yeah, because, yeah, it's a tough one to myself, too. But, like, just, like, from the top of your head, even, too. Dispatcher's cool. That's a fair choice. Dispatcher's a cool shiny in my opinion. My first full-out shiny I caught was Carvana. I didn't think it looked that good, but it honestly looks pretty cool. But also, that was my first full-out shiny. For context, I think I found more. I think I've gotten Pokerus more times than I have found full-out shinies. Dead serious. I found 2 full-out shinies on my own. But I've caught Pokerus like 3 times, including in ROM hacks. Like, Redux and Crystal Clear, but I've gotten to Soul Silver too. Then, otherwise, what else is cool? I found a shiny Eevee in Scarlet and Violet as my first shiny of the game. Day 1, I found Eevee, a shiny Eevee. But also, I think it was pretty rare if I remember, and it was, the Eevee was also not sandwich boosted, so it's full odds technically from Scarlet and Violet, and I think it's a pretty cool first shiny, right? Like without any boosted odds at all. That Eevee was my first full odds shiny I found in Scarlet and Violet, and that was my first shiny too for the game on day 1. I think it's pretty cool. But also, I guess like there's what other cool ones have I found? Cause like I can't decide what else I found, or like what other cool shinies I've found in general. They're kind of tough to decide. That's fair. Orgo's a pretty good shiny if I remember. But I think that's probably the coolest one though. Eevee and Scarlet and Violet, because that was like not sandwich boosted, full odds. And my first shiny is Scarlet and Violet. There's probably other ones, but I think it's a pretty good choice from me. Before the Academy. Okay, that's actually cool though. Yeah, that's a good find. Yeah, it's still an emo. I'm hoping they keep it. I think it's funny. I think it's funny to keep it. Let's keep searching. Oh, my water keeps dropping. Thankfully, it's a bottle of water, but thankfully it's safe. It's just, I don't want it to fall because I have a bed, as you guys know. I don't have a desk, so I have to stream on my bed the entire time, and my bed's, you know, all lumpy as usual. So like, it's hard to balance my water when I have no flat surface to keep it on. It's why I need to like get myself a bed and a desk. Have a bed at the top, and the bottom I have a desk for myself to like focus on assignments. I think a desk, something like that is what I need. Once again, for those who don't know, I share a room with my younger siblings, 2 of them even, so we don't have a lot of space to move around. And they have like a bed bunks where like they have 2 beds, you know? Wanna grab a snack? Alright, got you, Talon. See you in a bit. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go to 800 today. I think it's the plan. Still no shiny. Shinies have to be real. Come on. We're only like 500 encounters in. It's not gonna be real anytime soon. I still forgot about the fact that I'm gonna be shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet at some point too. I think I'm just gonna wait till I like find at least one Nidorino, and then maybe I'll go back to Scarlet and Violet. Maybe I could do like a double hunting. No, that is not fun at all. No, I cannot double hunt. Like I was thinking of like having this and Scarlet and Violet up, but no, it's not worth it. That's an awful idea. Well, not really, but like for me, it's an awful idea. I don't have the mentality to do double hunts. No. I thought about it because like it'd be cool, but also no, because I haven't done Scarlet and Violet in a while. But still. Now we just keep running. Eventually we'll find it. Eventually. Hold on, let me... trying to look for people, but some people have already ended. Oh yeah, definitely do if you can. I already completed the deck, so if you have Switch Online, I can help you out with that if you need Talon. Well, as long as... well, I don't know which game you have, but if you need help, I can help you out with that if needed. Feebas and, oh, the bird. You can find the bird easily in the overworld. And then Feebas... I don't know if you found a Feebas, but yeah, you could breed with one. Wait. Yeah, you have to breed them out there. That's fine. That works too. Yeah, is that the bird you're talking about? Fazendipity? Did I say it? You can find it somewhere in the DLC. Like, that one doesn't require trading. Oh, Feebas? I can tell you where, actually, if you're okay with that. Feebas is at the top. You know where, like, there's that, like, that one crystal lake? If you go to, like, the far behind, there's, like, a little cave you can enter. Okay. So, like, you're at the crystal lake. So, if you go around, like, the circle, there's a little cave opening. You can go, like, behind a certain, like, little area. And there's a cave inside. And then you just keep falling down in that cave until you find water. Feebas will show up somewhere. It's somewhere in there. That's where I found Cleffa. That's where I found Whiscash, which I already caught anyway. That's where you find Feebas. But if you go back to that top area with the Crystal Lake, there's a little cave opening somewhere in there. This is a part of the cave that's just a big room of water. I think so. But, like, I know there's a little cave opening. There's a little cave opening. It's, like, that has Feebas in there. I know it's, like, there at least. I just know there's a little cave opening in the middle of that, area. And it's not inside the lake. It's just, not in the Crystal Lake. Okay. I don't know how to describe it because I'm awful with directions. But I know there's like a little cave opening somewhere in that area. And it's not inside the lake. It's like around the ground somewhere. Like if you run around, you're going to find a cave opening. I wouldn't say that, maybe, because, like, you can't go, you can't get there anywhere else but that little secret opening. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if at one point you'll fall, but you can't go up, like, a little small hole. Never mind. But there's, like, somewhere in that area near Crystal Lake, there's a little opening. I'm not good at directions or, like, areas in general. My geography skills suck, but the point is, there is a little opening. Yeah, the place you drop down. There you go. That area. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But that's how you get feedback. That's the only place you get as far as I know. And as for the bird, you just gotta look at the map when you get to the actual 3 Pokemon you need. Because at some point you're gonna have to find those 3, are they even legendaries? I forget. Like, the trio of those Pokemon. Those 3, I forget their names. All of them. Like, they show up in the overworld. You can find the bird there. Yeah, that's where. So that shouldn't be hard to get. Is that all you need, though? Just Feebas and that, and the bird, and that's it? You need version exclusives or anything like that? Okay, got you. So yeah, if you want Feebas there, you can do that, or you can breed. One of the two, since you have a Milotic, apparently. Wait, where'd you get Milotic? Through Raid or something? Oh, that makes sense, duh. I tried doing that, but unfortunately, I found a 7-star Milotic that I just couldn't beat. It had Haze, if I remember correctly. So I couldn't set up on it. Yeah, I got you. But there you go. That's how you get Feebas in DLC. There's a little cave opening somewhere in the top of the lake. Oh, 6-star. Okay. Oh wait, I think mine was 2. It had Haze. I don't remember much about it, but I couldn't beat it. So I traded. I got a Feebas with Prism Scale and traded it for Milotic. That's what I did. Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't beat it at all. I couldn't because, like, it was just at Haze, and I just couldn't do anything about that. Like, what do? Do you just belly drum or what? I don't remember what type it was either. I think it was Dragon. I don't remember at all. Or maybe it was Ice. Maybe it was Fairy. I forget. But there you go. That's how you get Feebas, though. Much better than Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Took me like, what? I think it only took me like 2 hours to find it, thankfully. I was super running the entire time. But of course, I find a shiny Carvana before Feebas. Just my luck. Oh, Iron Hens, right. That's a Pokemon I have, but I forget that I could just use. I should train that up for raids, right? I don't know why I haven't done that. Like, I have an Iron Hands. I remember you guys told me about it, too. Belly Drum. Dual Stab or something. I forget, but, like, I have that as an option. I just always forget that it exists. Oh, Goldango works, too, but I didn't use Goldango. Because the Milotic I battled had Haze. So it would have been a little too slow to use against Milotic when it could just constantly Haze. Same with Poliwrath. Poliwrath had Haze, too. That wasn't as bad. I think I was able to beat one, thankfully. Because it missed like 3 Hydro Pumps total or something. That was some good luck. Mine hazed every 2 turns, though. Like, first turn, it attacks. Second turn, it hazes. It and Poliwrath both did that. A lot. I was able to catch Poliwrath, but Milotic was a little too strong because it was 6-star. The worst one I had to fight, though, was Clefable with Unaware. It was a 6-star Clefable, remember? And it had Unaware. Like, you don't beat that at all. Right? Like, you don't beat that at all. Am I stupid for thinking you can beat it? I don't know. I don't know. And that's good, though, if you got lucky. That's very good. Yeah, that's what I did too, but I kept using haze a lot, so it didn't work for me. But still, like, I'm glad to hear it worked for you. Just for me, it didn't work. But it's okay. I traded over for Maltic instead. Like, I traded a Feebas with Prism Scale so I could get mine easily. In fact, the only trades I had to get were Golem, Maltic, and I think that's it. I got everything else through raids. Dead serious. Conkeldor I caught, Dusknoir I caught. Who else is there? There's a lot of trade evolutions in the DLC. And so you can find the wild, like Gengar and Trevenant are in the wild. And Gengar is already, like, you know, available in the main game, but Trevenant is available in the wild. Gengar is in the wild too, once again. Who else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anybody else? I don't know. Is it because they got rid of your stat changes or it changed on itself or something like that? Just the AIs for just being useless as always. That makes sense. Cause like, they damaged Maltic too much to where Maltic just activates that. That's probably what happened. Like, I was holding right and B there, and my Repeltix just went away immediately. I hate that that's happening. That's annoying. Just keep running. Just keep running. Yeah, I never terrestrialize in a Terra Raid battle. It's slow. Not worth it. At all. Just no. Like, it's just not worth it at all. In fact, I don't think I've actually changed anybody's Terra types at all. What do you have to do? Like, collect shards for it or something? I forget, but I don't care enough about terrestrialization. I think terrestrializing in general is cool, but I think the AI, the trainers, like in the main game, don't use it to the best. How about it this way? So when you first saw it, it's like, okay, cool. It's a type they don't have in their team, but then they terrestrialize to help counteract that typing. For example, a grass type Sudowoodo is a perfect Pokemon for a grass type gym leader. It the rock moves counter, you know, the fire types. It gets the grass type. What's the move? Is it called Trailblazer or something? The grass type Flame Charge or something like that. It gets that. Like, that Sudowoodo is like a good example of using terrestrialization as, like, you know. Does that make sense? Like, I think they did really well, like, designing the teams, like the first few gyms with terrestrializing. They didn't really go with the... Oh, maybe... No, I believe Sudowoodo was the second gym, actually. But the first gym was Teddiursa with Fury Cutter and Bug type. That's smart. That's cool. It's a great counter against, like, well, it's a bug gym, but, like, it's a good idea, in my opinion. I forget what else Teddiursa has, but the Sudowoodo is a great example, and the best one by far is Miss Magius was electric. That's a really good, like, third gym Pokemon to have right there. Like, I think it's perfect balancing, if you ask me. Give it no weakness, and they have to let you use other stuff to beat Miss Magius besides just, oh, type advantage, easy. But then after that, I feel like they just give up. Because, like, the teams aren't anywhere near as threatening, in my opinion. Like, what, we got normal type Staraptor? Well, I guess, like, Staraptor is a good idea just to, like, counter fighting types. No, but then you're weak to fighting. Yeah, no. That's worse, if anything. Also, welcome in, Void. I'm safari hunting. Yes, indeed. I do be safari hunting. Hope you're well. Yep, I'm actually doing it. I'm only doing one game just because, like, I don't feel like I'm mentally ready to, like, you know, multitask and just do, like, that many. Or something like that. Does that make sense? What do you mean by that, Talon? People who draw for a living are crazy, apparently. Like, what? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, it's multitasking is not it for me. Like, for shiny hunting especially, but I'm willing to chat with you guys because, like, I already got to, you know, walk around, encounter, and then chat with you guys. Well, on the plus side, I don't have, like, anything mentally to worry about. It's just walking around, hope I get a shiny, and talk with you guys. So much better than just nuzlocking for, like, 5 to 6 hours for the last few months I've been doing, but at the same time, that's the point of nuzlocking. I signed up for it myself, and I also signed up for this. But the point is, this is like the one stream I can, like, relax for once, you know? They act insane. That's odd. And the artist gym leader is Paldea. Wait, what? Oh, wait, artist. Oh, wait. Wait, who's the artist gym leader again? Is it the grass gym guy? I forget his name. Hobby Regine. Yo, how did that go, boy? Are you still at it or no? Oh. Yeah. A little odd, but, like, I don't really, like, you know, I don't really dig deep into that type of stuff, but that's interesting to know, Talon. Not for now, that's fair. Yeah, roamers are the worst. What game is it? HCSS you're doing? Yeah, no. They're not fun. That's, like, the one thing I will never do. I will never roamer hunt. Ever. Even if, like, I'm committed to full-outs hunting, I could do this for hours. And Nidorino is by far the easiest Pokemon to hunt in Safari Zone. But roamers? No. Like, I can't imagine doing roamers for days. But still, I respect your commitment, though, Void. Hope you're well with that, too. I don't know if you saw my Teen Talent, but I did finally do it, you know? I finally champed Gourgeist, and it actually did its job. I don't know if you saw Talon, but I champed it. I did end up champing it, just for you. And it got MVP too. Gourgeist was a bit tricky to use for the E4 because Gourgeist had to land a Will-O-Wisp and a Leech Seed against Gyarados. And it did end up doing that, thankfully. And then also, Barbaracle got to beat up the Gyarados, and then Gourgeist came in against Barbaracle and Starmie. That's what happened. And then we also got No Deaths too. Overall, an excellent run. But yeah, let it be known, man, of my word. If I say that I can make it work somehow, I will do my best. Will I make, you know, guarantee do it? I don't know, but still. Yeah, that's the teams that I've champed so far, Void and Full Series. I did champ Jumpluff a long time ago, so you won't be seeing any more Jumpluff, but we can still see Salamence at some point. Actually, I don't even think I've caught Salamence in all full series. Like, dead series, I haven't caught it at all. Because, like, I don't need Salamence, but I will use Salamence at some point in full series. I will. Like, dead series, I will. I can get it in where? I can get Salamence in the Sun and Moon games, right? That's where I get Salamence. Isn't that where I get it? Yeah, you're getting crazy. Like, it's your internet, because my internet's fine. I'm not dropping frames yet. I dropped a couple at the beginning of the stream. That's about it. It's 10% though. Well, Void, mind if you look at... Wait, where else is Bag on that game? It's 10% you're saying, but like, where is Bag on specifically? I forget. Because if you could tell me what encounters are in that same area, I think it's Route 3 actually, but like, I think a lot of the Pokemon in there I champed, or maybe I haven't, but like, here's the thing. I've been champing a lot of Pokemon throughout the full series that like, if I champ them, that increases my odds of getting Bag on. No? I don't know where it is in Sun and Moon, or really in Gen 7 in general, but if I champion a Pokemon, I might be able to get Salam at some point. Also, isn't Bag on like really bad early game or something? I don't know. Because I don't get Dragon Rage to spam, unlike other Pokemon who get Dragon Rage. Oh, the 30% there? Wait. After the water trial. Where would that be? Yeah, I gave Gorgas MVP because it had one job, and it did its job best. Because it had to hit Will-O-Wisp and Leech Seed. Every other battle, perfectly fine. Like, I didn't have to worry about them at all. Which is why I gave it to MVP to Gorgas. Because, like, it had one job. If it didn't do the job, it would be dead, and it wouldn't get MVP. But it did its job, and thus it got MVP. But I know it's in Route 3. And I believe in that same route we have Mankey and Meowth, which I champed long ago. I forget what else is in there. Lillipup, I don't know, but it's in the game somewhere. I champed that too. Who else is there? I forget. Magikarp, I haven't champed at all. And I'm not champing Magikarp anytime soon. But I think Sun and Moon will be fine, even if I'm very worried. Because, like, I think I'm just going to say right now, Kukui's by far the hardest champion. You guys can agree with me on that, right? Do you guys agree or no? Or am I just being crazy for thinking that Kukui of all sure is the hardest? For a hardcore Nuzlocke, that is. Like, for a vanilla playthrough, I think a lot of people will say no, but, like, what makes them easy and what makes them hard is the question. Well, I forgot his team, actually, but I know his team is Eevee Train. Cynthia's... I don't get the hype. I don't understand it with Cynthia. Like, I've never lost to her. And now, before you guys say, like, oh, then that means that you over-leveled and like that. I've showed you guys that, like, Cynthia's a joke in Nuzlocke. I already showed you guys that you can beat Cynthia with a Perugly, a Rampardos, a Porygon Z, Spearow, Mankey, Kidify, Yungoos, or Rat. Okay, I haven't champed Rat at all, and Yungoos and Rat I could probably get before that route. And then Kidifly, I will probably get in Route 2 or Route 3. I have no idea. Spearow, Mankey, I champed, so you don't have to worry about that. But even then, I don't think it will be worth it because I only get Salamence at the end of the game, don't I? I prefer... Yeah, but it gets me a win. With Kukui, even if you prepare for him, you have to keep in mind that his team is Eevee Train. He leads off with a Lycanroc with Stealth Rock. So you have to prepare for Stealth Rocks the entire fight. And if your team is weak to Stealth Rocks, you're going to lose. Yeah, because I'm cracked and insane at gaming. But, like, with Kukui, like, how do you sweep him? How? His Lycanroc is so fast. Like, look at a Pokemon that's faster than Lycanroc with max speed EVs, by the way, and I'm pretty sure it's probably, like... Is it even, like, a plus speed nature? I don't know. Calibre, Wingull, Slowpoke, Ingoose, Rat, 10% bag on. Oh, so that should be bag on there. Okay. And then I could get Kitty Fly at some point too. Yeah, getting bag on will probably be guaranteed then at some in Gen 7. So that's the game where it's gonna thrive. Okay? That's the plan. Wait, how though? Like, what was your team if you remember? I did play through Sun casually. He had a... What did he have? He had a... I believe he had a... my team, not his. Not Kukui's. My team was Alola Ninetales. I also had a Lycanroc. It was day form. I had those two. I had Incineroar. I had Toxapex. Don't judge me. Lurantis and... What was my last Pokemon? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember what my last Pokemon was. Alolan Raichu. There we go. That's what it was. Decidueye. I will say, Lycanroc can actually sweep Kukui though. It can. The only reason it can is because it gets Stealth Rock naturally, can set up on the opposing Lycanroc with Swords Dance, and then Brick Break everything else. And it also depends on what starter you chose. Like, if you chose Decidueye and he'll have Incineroar, you can just kill it. But keep in mind his team is Eevee trained. He has a sturdy Magnezone too, so you need Stealth Rock for that reason. What else does he have normally? I forget. I think he has like opposing Lycanroc lead. He has a Magnezone. He has a Braviary starter. What else did he have? Does anyone remember? I think his team is mostly to fighting now, thankfully. But like, I wouldn't call him an easy fight at all. Like, I think he's the hardest by far because his team is fully Eevee trained. With Cynthia, it's a very well-run team for sure. But like, OG Cynthia compared to Kukui, I would not call that fair comparison. First off, but like even then, like no, Kukui's way harder than OG Cynthia. Now BDSP Cynthia, I think is a debatable one. BDSP Cynthia is a lot harder than like a lot of other champions, and a lot harder than the original version, obviously. I think I probably put her number 2 or 3. It's tough because like I think Kukui's still tougher. Because like, how do you counter the Lycanroc lead? You can't just like speed Eevee train a Starmie. Oh, you could. Maybe Starmie is the correct play actually, but like, you don't have a lot of options for the Lycanroc. Is all I'm saying. And you guys agree with this, right? Like, how would you counteract his Lycanroc? Well, I guess Starmie's like the best answer. You could potentially outspeed it. But you have to max speed Eevee at 2. That's about it. Or maybe I'm stupid for thinking that. I don't know. I bet about Kukui again, but I remember him being very difficult the first time I played Sun, like months ago. Or maybe I'm just crazy again, as usual. I don't know. You guys think I'm crazy? Because, like, they locked me in a room, a rubber room even, with rats. And rats make it crazy. There you go. Read that one from a mile away. Yeah, it's too easy to read, you know, your messages. Not in a mean way, obviously. Yeah, I tell you, you gotta change it up a bit. You gotta change it up. You gotta surprise me now. You can definitely do it. I haven't played Smash Bros in a long time, actually. Like, I barely play it nowadays. I only play, like, whenever I get new amiibo and just train them up. That's all I do nowadays with Smash Bros. But I didn't get Pyra Mythra, so I have to wait until I get them again to replay Smash Bros. Hop on? What do you mean by? On Smash? Oh, I'm not in the mood for Smash, sadly. Yeah. But we did play a lot of Smash Bros back in before COVID happened in high school. Like, my friends always like that. I brought my Switch occasionally. I'm sorry, Void. I'm currently shiny hunting right now. Maybe I could stream Smash Bros. But like, I don't know. Just like a whatever thing for me. But I appreciate the offer. Maybe after stream. Who knows? I'm kind of... Maybe I'll be down. But it's been a while. Again, is quite the threat if you, like, know how to play him well. The only issue is, like, yeah, his recovery sucks as usual. We all know that by now. Yeah, I do miss playing Smash Bros. Like, back in high school before COVID happened. I used to bring my Switch a lot, and then we would just play Smash Bros. For, like, a couple periods whenever we had free days. Or during lunch periods, too. It was pretty fun day. It was pretty fun times. But maybe at some point I'll hop back onto it or something. I don't know. I would like to, but I don't have any intentions to play Smash Bros. Anytime soon. I will say, oh boy, I do remember like the times we did play, like back in, I think it was 2020. Like I remember that one time you played as Game Watch and you 9'd Axe. That was some actual hilarious content right there. That was so good. I don't know if you still have it, but I remember that scene. Yeah, the nature of playing Game & Watch. That's why I like playing as like RNG characters like Luigi or Game & Watch. They can just do like the most random stuff possible, and it's so funny to watch. Game & Watch getting a 9, Luigi getting a misfire. Who else is there? Hero's an RNG character. Yeah, I don't really play much Hero. You're jumping off. Oof about that, Tal. Yeah, Ganondorf is very, very, very very hard hitting. So like, it's tough to get around like the hard hits if you lose like that. One misplaying, you're dead. I think the most flex thing you could do as Ganondorf is down B while on like their last stock. Yeah, I think it's just like, his hard hits feel satisfying to pull off. And all it took was just him finally using a sword. That's literally all it took. $600. We're at 600 now. You need 600 to pass. $601 now. I was never much of a swordsman person. The swords like all felt the same character to me, so I just kind of like not played them much after Smash Brawl. That's why I've always been like a Game & Watch and Luigi player. They're always like my top 2 picks. And then K. Rool was introduced. I'm like, yeah, I gotta play K. Rool too. Like, it only feels right. And even though he's a heavy, he's always like my scrub heavyweight choice. And then my new pick for Smash Ultimate was, well, not necessarily a new character, but like Palutena was a character I picked up a lot more often once she got buffed. So yeah, call me a Nair spammer, but also like, she felt like an actual character this time around. That's all I can tell you. Okay, Captain Focus Side B. Oh, wait, oh, you're thinking of Neutral B, right? You're thinking of Neutral B. Side B is like his Raptor attack. I forget, but like his Side B is like similar to Ganon's, but not a choke or anything like that. You're thinking of Neutral B, not Side B. I will say the only character I know for a fact I'm never gonna play as, excuse me. The only character I know for a fact I am never playing again is Sonic. I am never playing Sonic ever again. His game is by far, like, his gameplay is by far the worst. You're literally just camping. Like, that's literally every Sonic player. You all know that. I'm calling all of you Sonic mains out. Sonic people just camp. That's all they do. You got the fastest character in the game. What else are you gonna do with Sonic? Rob is weird. Like, on one hand, I think he's a cool pick to add to Smash Bros. In general, but also, he is so annoying to fight. His side B is stupid good. Like, it just kills you at any point. Or it can kill you literally at any point. You can just, like, go in the air. You have infinite recovery, basically. So, like, you can just side B and then just make it back to stage. No problem. Rob is unfairly good, if you ask me. But then again, I say the same thing for Game & Watch. But Game & Watch, like, mostly known for being an RNG character. Rob is known for side B. That's literally all he does. Can we agree with that? Or am I just being too harsh? Because I don't want to, like, be too harsh in general because, like, you know, characters in Smash Bros. Because, like, everybody does that. But this is one thing I noticed. Rob always, and I mean always, whenever I battle one, it's always side B. Every single time. And it's like it gave me Meta Knight flashbacks in Brawl where they always just, like, neutral bead or glided down the stage. Yeah, Ice Climbers is a bit of a rough one because, like, they always wobble, but obviously that is not a thing anymore. So, like, what do you do? I think the only hype you can do with Ice Climbers, in my opinion, is get a kill with Nana, like, or the one you're not controlling, because you can actually play as Nana, depending on which skin you choose. Because, like, there's, like, 4 skins you can play as Popo, and then 4 skins you can play as Nana, and then they alternate, like, who's, like, the main character, who's, like, the main player you play as. I like that, actually. That's a saying. But it's always hype to see a kill with Nana, mainly. Hey guys, we remove the 0 and we get the funny number. Man, I'm trying to think of what else happened before then. I played a lot of Smash 4 when it released. Smash 4 was fine and all, but also looking back at Smash 4 now when I've seen Ultimate, it's like, it's so awkward. Yet the fact that I played that game years ago and grinded it for a couple years too, proved that I really was, you know, a Smash gamer back then. And it felt weird using, you know, Game & Watch when it was a low tier. Same with Wario, but yeah. I think, who was my most played character in Smash 4, actually? It was probably Game & Watch. Or Luigi. Luigi was fun to use, though. Luigi's down B was so good back then. Sadly, it got nerfed in, you know, the new game. But hey, he now has a 0 to death kill. Oh, Wario. The cap, sorry. I just love that. Because, like, Wario got... What happened to Wario? Like, how did he go from being a low tier to a high tier in Ultimate, is my question. But Wario's Waft is quite an attack. I will say though, I will say though, back in middle school when we played Smash Bros, we actually played a lot of, what's it called? We played a lot of, we actually played a lot of Project M back then. We actually managed to have Project M in our middle school, but a lot of my friends played a lot of Roy and Mewtwo back then, and I would still play as Luigi, but like since I wasn't playing Brawl, it's like I didn't know anything about Project M, so we just played that a lot. I don't remember too many memories, but I just remember that being a common thing. I still play a lot of Luigi and Game & Watch though, but I knew it was a good times though. But I always picked the Mr. L skin with Luigi. That's like the coolest thing they could have done with Project M with Luigi. Just add all skins that are obscure references, but like make sense. Same was the Shadow Princess from the Shadow Queen on Princess Peach. Excellent choice. Oh yeah, Armor Mewtwo from the anime, right? Is that it? That's a good one too. Yeah, I surprisingly had, you know, Project M back in middle school. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad we had it just because it helped me like look out for just to get into Smash more often. Because back then I really wasn't into Smash Bros. But I'm very glad I got into it from there. That's all. Anything else we can talk about? We were talking about Smash Bros. I guess you guys have like a main, cause like that's like the most common question people ask when it comes to Smash Bros. I'm always a Luigi and Game Watch player, but I think I've kind of leaned towards Luigi nowadays more often. But I smash my bros. Interesting question. Interesting question. I mean, I have a younger brother. I don't feel comfortable answering with that at that point. Anyways, you pick random? Yeah, just bring that question mark into the battlefield. I like that, Void. I don't know how else to answer that, Talon, because, like, I don't know how else to answer that. I don't want to say anything wrong, but I also don't want to, like, you know, say anything out of context. But I think I already have. Yeah, I'm always and still am a Luigi Game Watch player, but I think I'm leaning towards Luigi more often just because he feels more. Game Watch is a bit of a risky one to use. He's very light. A lot of times I battle front. A lot of times, like when I play a lot of Smash Bros. I used to battle a lot of my friends that like picked heavyweight characters like Bowser and K. Rool. So I always just pick Game Watch. Yet it was a lightweight. If I don't get my combos, I'm dead. Which is why I usually lean towards Luigi, because I like grabbing a lot. So I just like, you know, grab and then get the kills. Because 0 to deaths. Oh. I mean, if I were to play, my younger brother really doesn't play Smash Bros. Either. I mean, he's still, you know, a kid. So, yeah. He's into other stuff too. He's not really much of like a Nintendo person, but maybe one day he'll get the gaming experience. All right, Mario Kart's a good choice. All right, we can talk about Mario Kart. We should do that instead. I have been getting back into a bit of Mario Kart era, but I can't play Mario Kart. The reason is, I have Mario Kart 64 for a deluxe. John gave it to me last year for a subathon, but redownloading it is the rough part. I barely any storage, but I always have it if I ever want to replay it. But also, I come to realize I really do miss Mario Kart DS the most. I played the game a lot as a kid. The only downside about looking back at Mario Kart DS is, yeah, the retro tracks are awful. Also, 623, my birthday. That's my birthday right there, 623. Remember that, chat? June 23rd. Yeah, Toad and Shy Guy are picks. Shy Guy especially is a good pick in general. Toad is like when you can play every game. Luigi's usually my pick, but like, it depends on what game. If I'm playing like the originals, I'm always gonna pick Luigi. But like, if I were to play Wii, or yeah, if I were to play Wii and what else? I don't know. Like Wii, for example, I wouldn't pick Luigi. I pick Funky Kong, and we all know that. I'd probably pick Metal Mario as well for Mario Kart 7, but then again, it's like the most boring choice possible. Because he got the best stats. Yeah, those are cool. Designs you can use, you can like make in the cars were cool. But Mario Kart's DS was just mainly cared by nostalgia. And plus, DS is a really good lineup of tracks too. Except the retro courses. Those mostly suck. Because like they borrow, what, is it 4 from each of the older games? So SNES, so Super 64, Super Circuit, and Double Dash, right? With 4 from each. And they often pick like the most boring choices or the most unreasonable choices possible, right? The 3DS one, yeah, there's a lot of heavyweights that are pretty cool. I don't remember much about Honey Queen, but that's a really cool pick. Obviously, Bowser's still there. Metal Mario's the best character in the game, if I remember. Sorry, my throat's still dying, so I'm trying to not lose my voice when doing this. Okay, didn't mean a ball there. Hopefully it doesn't catch. Okay. But yeah, Mario Kart DS, the only downside about the game is just the Nitro courses. Because let's be honest, they suck. All of them are not good choices at all, right? Well, not really all of them, but like most of them are not very good choices. Like, what was it? There was... I'd like to have an idea of bringing back the very first course. Yeah. The worst ones are before SNES. They brought back Mario Circuit 1, the very first course, which is a good choice, but also... Mario Kart DS doesn't respect the same amount of laps as the original games has, so they made them 3 laps each course, except Baby Park, which is now 5 instead of 7. Yeah, Mario Circuit 1 was boring. Like, it makes sense to bring it back, though. But then they have, like, other random picks, like Donut Plains, what is it? Donut Plains 1, is it? They brought back Choco Island 2, which is, like, the worst Mario Kart track ever made. The mud is so annoying to get through. The aesthetic is awful. It looks like actual poop, or something like that. It's an awful course. What else is there from SNES or Super Mario Kart? There's one other track I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Koopa Beach 2. Another bad one. Like all the Super Mario Kart choices are awful for DS. 64 was okay. They brought back Moo Moo Meadows, I believe it was. No. Moo Moo Farm. The 64 Moo Moo Farm. They brought back that. They brought back Frappe Snowland. They brought back... What else was there? I forgot. Double Dash has some really cool tracks though, for sure. Like, Double Dash has some excellent tracks in general. So does DS. But we'll talk about those in a bit. But like, for the Nitro courses, the choices they could have brought for DS version, most of the retro courses suck. I can't speak today, as we all know. I suck at talking. But yeah, a lot of them just weren't good choices in general. They brought back Banshee Boardwalk from 64. Yeah, I stutter a lot too. It's just like an unfortunate habit I've been developing. Ever since I streamed, I imagine. Like, it's hard to just talk for hours without messing up for me. Like, it's just gonna happen. And I have to accept that. What else was there from 64? There was one other track from that game. Take it down. I got scared there. Oh my gosh. It tends to be so quiet. I always forget like what is about to happen. What other track was there from 64 that got brought back? I don't remember. Genuinely. Banshee Boardwalk. That was one of them. Yeah, Banshee Boardwalk. Moo Moo Farm. Frappe Snowland. There's one other course from 64 that I forgot that got brought back. I'm trying to think about it, but I forget. It's not Royal Raceway. It definitely wasn't Rainbow Road. There's 16 courses. How do I not remember this? I'm trying to think. Again. Wasn't Koopa Beach. Wasn't Toad's Turnpike. Oh yeah, from DS, those are good ones. Yeah, for sure. I can talk about Nitro courses for DS. A lot of them are just excellent. Waluigi Pinball is the best one. I'm not taking any ads about that. Airship Fortress is a close second. TikTok Clock's a third. Bowser's Castle, Luigi's Mansion are really good ones too. Yeah, all Bowser's Castles are really good in general, except for, in my opinion, 7 and Neo Bowser City. Those are not good courses in my opinion, but Bowser courses in general, I think Bowser's Castle and 7 fell off. There's like a lot of water that doesn't fit in. The only cool thing about it is that goal ring. That's the only cool thing about it. Neo Bowser City is is very, very, very jarring in my opinion. I don't care. The rain just does not look good on the city like that. The music, well, I think music is actually okay. It combines a lot of older songs. Like you hear Toad's Turnpike at some point, but like really, the track feels very tacky. I don't know how else to describe it. It just feels like it's not fun to race at all. I don't get the hype with Neo Bowser City at all. Like if you like it, cool. I don't care. Speaking of Bowser's theme. But like most of the other ones hit. Like literally almost all of them hit too. Think about it. We have the one in Double Dash. Very good. I like the Bowser statue that shoots flames. The 64 version is very, very scary. Like there's a thwomp in jail. There's tons of thwomps laughing at you. There's lava you can fall off. You got like a staircase you can fall down. There's a jump you have to make. If you don't make it, you're going to fall behind a lot. It's a very difficult course that has like a very, very, very haunting aesthetic. Just as haunting as Luigi's Mansion. Who said that? Anyways, there's that. What other castles are there? Woohoo Island is 3DS. I guess we're going to talk about 3DS or I don't know. I'll talk about some other castles right now. There is... That was 64 I was talking about earlier. There's this is like an animatronic in the Wii version. I forget. It's another good one to remember. There's 4 of them in Super Circuit. All of them are not bad courses. It's just like there do not need to be 4 Bowser's Castles. Double Dash I talked about. I talked about the Wii just now. DS version has that really cool like rotating spinner you have to stay on in order to get like the best distance or something. If you fall down, you're gonna be falling behind. Well, there's like a second pass, but like if you fall down that pass, you're gonna be falling a bit behind. That's all I know. Because there's grass, you have to like go up. And then I talked about Wii. And then 8 also has another animatronic, right? I forget about 8 in general. I don't remember much about 8. All right, back to your comment. Woohoo Island. I think it was a pretty good track. I like the big glide section at the end of Woohoo Island. Or is it the last? I forget. There's like, no, the first Woohoo. There's 2 Woohoo Island courses. There's like a first part and a second part. The second part has a really cool ending where you glide for the most part. And you get to like the finish line. DK Mountain is an S tier course. We all know that. It's an excellent, excellent course that deserves to be brought back for Wii. And just by far the best course in Double Dash. Like that barrel cannon is just magnificent. Like it just shows like, oh wait, that's where I start at the beginning of the game. Like that's where you start at the beginning of the race. When you're at the mountain, you can see the finish line from there. You're like, I started at the very beginning from there. It's really cool. And going down the mountain is really cool too. You got a lot of rocks to dodge. You got, but you can fall down. It's a perfect challenging course. And the bridge, oh, that bridge is definitely a nightmare to get through. Like if you fall down, not only do you fall behind badly, but like so much can happen in that bridge without railings. Like excellent courses in general for Double Dash. And like when the only bad course in my opinion is the desert course, which is obviously going to be the worst course in a lot of games. You're doing okay on that end. And then you have like, what other courses do you have in that game? In Double Dash. You have, I don't like the snow course in that game. The icebergs is the worst to deal with. There's lots of other stages though in that game. Waluigi Stadium, very good. Wario Coliseum, not so much. There's Mushroom City. And then there's Mushroom Bridge. Very good courses in general. Dino Jungle is okay. Oh, 7 is the best one by far. 7. Like, it's not even close. 7 is the best one. It's the best Rainbow Road. It's 7. Like, I don't know. I could rank them at some point, but 7 is automatically going at the top. And I'm not taking any others for an answer. Like, the Wii version is very, very close. The Wii version, I think, has a really good difficulty spike. The only downside about 7 is just, it's not as difficult as Wii, but like, who cares? In return, you have probably the second best Rainbow Road music. You have an incredible like outline of a course. Like, you go all over rainbows, you like drive over the entire solar system, you go down the moon, and then all accumulating with this really incredible sped up music of Mario 64 Rainbow Road as you try to hit the glider panel, hope you glide, and get to the end. I didn't mean to ball, by the way. I'm too much busy into talking about this. It's the best one, by far. I'd say second best is probably the Wii version. And then a third one, I think DS is pretty underrated. The Rainbow Road of that game is really underrated. Because it's the first course to feature anti-gravity. And it looks really well. And it's really cool to like see the bottom screen when you go through that loop. It's really cool. Well, Mario Kart 7 is 3DS. Mario Kart DS is the 5th installment of Mario Kart. The order is Super Mario Kart for SNES, 64, Super Circuit for GBA, then it's Double Dash for GameCube, DS, then Wii, then 7, which is 3DS, then 8, which is Wii U / Deluxe or Switch. That's the order. And that's all we're going to get. We're never going to get Mario Kart 9. We all know that, right? We all know that. 7 is hard carried by... 7 is really good. Like, the course selection, I argue, is probably the second best. The best course selection is obviously 8. But, like, 7 is, like, some of the best retros by far. I will say the Nitro courses are pretty okay, though. No, they're actually pretty good, though. Like, they're still good. But, like, there's a couple I don't like. There's, like, a course dedicated to just the swimming mechanic. It really isn't that good. Or the underwater mechanic. And some of the retro courses did fall off a bit in 7. They're still good because the originals are good, but they did fall off a bit. Like Koopa Cape is nowhere near as fun as it is in the Wii. Same with Coconut Mall. But Waluigi's Pinball is still like the same good course as it is. It's literally the exact same. No changes needed because it's literally the GOAT. What else from 7? The retro courses are just all good in general. The only bad... Well, I don't think there's, like, any bad course in Mario Kart 7, even with retro courses. But, like, the weakest one is probably Luigi Raceway from 64. Like, of all the courses to bring back, why that one? But at least, like, in that course, they brought... they didn't, like, keep it the exact same. They just brought back... They changed it a bit by adding boost panels on, like, the sides, which really is not any better. But at least, like, those exist. I have the little confetti that they also give you after like finishing a lap or something, or the race. That's cute. Oh yeah, Daisy Cruiser, another good course for sure. That's Double Dash. It's a really cool one. I like the ideas of like taking buildings or like other wacky ideas like pinball machines, buildings, a boat, and turning them into a race. That's cool. And it just works for Double Dash. And I believe they brought it back for, what game was it? 7, right? They brought it back for 7, didn't they? Or am I wrong? Because, like, there's, like, an underwater section in Daisy Cruiser. Yeah. That's cool. And then... Yeah, like, there's a couple ed tracks from 7, but, like, majority of them are really good. Seriously. Alright, they brought back Airship Cruiser. A banger course. The only thing they did wrong was, like, just giving the cold shoulder to Super Circuit. Super Circuit got treated really awfully for a lot of, like, the retro courses until 8. Like, they brought back... For a DS version, they brought back 4 of them. They brought back Peach Circuit, Luigi Circuit, Bowser Castle 2, and Sky Garden, which is by far the best course from Circuit. But like, who wants to play in Peach Circuit in the DS version? Luigi Circuit is passable. I like the rain aesthetic and the fact that you're in an airport. It fits. And Bowser Castle 2 is about the same. But Sky Garden is really good in DS version. Let it be known that SV breeding still sucks hard. I feel that, Amelia. Also, welcome back. We are still hunting. I'm probably going to end at 800 encounters. Is that cool with you guys? I take that to yes. And then we'll be back to this when we finish Oraz. That's the plan. Once again, every time I finish up every 2 games, we're going to go back to Nidorino hunting. But we might add some extras just because I can and will. Yeah, we're talking about Mario Kart courses. If you want to settle in with this argument. We're all agreeing that 7 has the best Rainbow Road. I talked about some others, right? I talked about, what was it? 7 being the best one. Wii's a close second. I think the third best is probably DS. How about you go to 10% odds? 812. I'll let the thinking. That's fair, Amelia. I actually didn't really play much of Wii. I owned Mario Kart Wii at some point, but I just wasn't feeling it back then. Yeah, 819. There you go. That works too. I guess we can end it there at that point, but we got a ways to go, so we're going to be here for another hour or so. So 820, sure. We'll do that. I don't mind. Yeah. Wii is a pretty good game too. Wii has a lot of banger tracks too. Like a lot. And even like the retro cores in that game are good too. Except for GBA Shy Guy Beach. That's the only bad one. Straight up. And Yoshi Falls too. I actually can't tell which one's worse. Yoshi Falls is so overrated. Like, I don't get it. It's a basic course. Like, that's the point. But like, what is it to talk about with Yoshi Falls? Actually. Oh, well, this didn't bring back Figure 8 Circuit. Like, probably the worst course in literally any game. Figure 8 Circuit is so bad. Like, why does it even exist? Oh, Mushroom Gorge in the Wii. Oh, that was so good. I love the bouncy effects on the mushrooms. Like, it's not just like the fact you can bounce on them. Like, they look very, very, very bounceable. Like, I don't know why, but the later games kind of missed the point with that. It's really just a small nitpick, but like, it just feels so satisfying. Like, see the little like bounce effects on the mushrooms in the Wii version. Like, you can see that like they're bounceable. If that makes sense. In the future games, however, they look like the same. They don't look like they're bounceable. They just look like flat mushrooms. They don't look any squishy effects. Oh, I get it, because Figure 8 for Mario Kart 8. I get it. But yeah, nah. I'm glad that course isn't coming back anytime soon. Because, like, why would you pick it? Ever. But hey, I mean, they're able to bring back Toad Circuit and Mario Circuit from the DS version, so what do I know? They could bring back Figure 8 Circuit anytime they want. But yeah, that'd be funny, but also, like, I don't like Figure 8 at all. Like, it's probably the worst course in all of Mario Kart, in my opinion, because, like, at least every other course, even, like, the ones that actively annoy me, make me feel something. Figure 8 is literally just a Figure 8 with a couple items and no obstacles. Like, why would you ever willingly want to race there? Especially in DS version, when you have Airship Fortress, Waluigi Pinball, Luigi's Mansion, TikTok Clock, Delfino Plaza, Peach Garden. You got literally so many banger courses, and you choose Figure 8 Circuit. Shanghai Bazaar was the 3DS version, I believe. That course, I don't remember much about it, but it looks unique. I do know that. Oh, you know a course I like, though, from Super Circuit, despite being a very... Like, Super Circuit gets a lot of criticism for, like, being a 2D flat game, racing game, so there's, like, not much you could do with, like, designing unique, cool stuff about the game, but, like... A course I liked, though, from Super Circuit was Sunset, Sunset course. You know that one, Shy Guy Sunset, whatever it's called. Because like I like that it changes out the time each lap. Like it looks like it's daytime, then it's like evening, and it's nighttime on the last lap. I like that. And they brought it back. And they brought that back for Tour, if I remember. But then A version kind of missed the point and made it just literally a flat racing course with like not even that. I think there's another course that did that too in Super Circuit, oddly enough. I think it's called Lakeside Park, the one where there's falling rocks from like a volcano or something. That one is not as cool because there's like a part where you can actually go backwards in the race just because you don't get the turn right. That's a great mechanic, by the way. I love it when games just purposely make you fall behind. If you don't take a turn at the right time. Riverside Park is okay, though. That one's fine. Not as bad, because like you need enough momentum to get through the jump anyway. But like in Lakeside River, whatever it's called, Lakeside Park, I don't remember. There's like a turn where you have to like take it correctly, otherwise you're going back behind on the race. Not fun. But also, Super Circuit gave us Sky Garden. That's the only course I care about from that game. Sky Garden is the GOAT. And NTS is just as good, if not better, actually. And then Mario Kart 8. Oh, we're not gonna talk about Mario Kart 8. What they did to my boy Sky Garden. They gave it the ugly. They gave it the ugly. We all know that. Wario's Gold Mine. That's literally a gold course right there. Aren't I funny? Also, evil number. It's the number, chat. It's the Vivillon Dex number. And it wasn't shiny. Oh, so we just end it there, obviously, right? We just gotta end it at that number, right? No, we're gonna end at 820. I think it's a reasonable number. I just gotta avoid doing like one more encounter for good luck. I don't know. It really doesn't matter where I end. That's my choosing. I've been thinking about adding a shiny command where you just roll for a shiny. You guys want that or no? Would you guys be down? I can make it very quickly, I think, but also I don't want to do it during stream. I just want a shiny hunt for now. But after the stream, I could probably do that instead if you guys want. And at 690, that'd be nice. But no, we're gonna go further than that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna like make it a thing you can do every second or so. If someone rolls a shiny, you end stream. That's actually a banger idea. Wait, you guys are mods. You guys can like make a command for that, right? You guys can make a command. You guys have perms to do it, right? You just gotta like find the code for it. If not, I'll do it myself. There should be a way to do it. Yeah, you can make commands on mobile. The only thing you can't do on mobile is make predicts or pin stuff. It's a Nightbot thing. Just do like exclamation point commands and then add exclamation point shiny and then like the command and what's gonna do. You can do that. But you have to like add a code that like generates a random number. And I don't know the best at coding. But there should be commands for that. And I could just ask somebody who has a shiny command for that. Because a lot of my friends do. I know Woofle has one. Stratton and Jake, I believe, have one too. You can shiny hunt in my chat at that point. I should have done it long ago, actually, but yeah, there's be ways to do it. Actually, what if I make it right now? But I'm gonna make it like every 10 minutes you can do it again. That's the only thing I can do though, okay? Let me try that. Let me see. Give me a second to check. Give me a second. Custom. Let me find it. There you go. I found a command. I found the code, so I'm gonna add it myself. I'll do make a shiny command right now, but I'm gonna have to edit to be like every 10 minutes, so don't re-roll again. It's 1 in 8,192. 1 in 8,192. We're gonna do that. There you go. You're about to see some random numbers, but this will basically generate a certain number. I'll do every 10 minutes you can re-roll for a shiny. Is that like a plan to you guys? So what should happen if we like do certain odds? For example, is that what we're gonna do? Are we just gonna like do yeah, it'll be exclamation point shiny. Do you guys like if somebody rolls the A192, do we just end stream? Like actually or no? That'd be kind of funny, actually, yeah. But also could do like a VIP status with that too if you want. So like let me put it this way. So if you roll a 4096, which is half odds, you get VIP. I'll do that. If you roll a 8192, you get to end my stream. There you go. Alright, I'm about to make it. Hold on. Here you go. Here's how you do it. As you can see, I have full proof to show you guys you can do it by... there you go. Alright, now I'm going to go back to Nightbot and edit the cooldown before you guys spam it. There you go. There's your number right there. 3280 is your number. So give me a second to quickly change the command cooldown before you guys spam it. There you go. Where's the cooldown? It can only go up to... It can only go up to 300 seconds. That's weird. Might have to change that. Okay, we'll keep it 5 minutes for now then. Yeah, you got 3 out of 4 digits there. What do you mean by? Wait, what? Wait, what? Please don't roll more than once, actually, Talon, if you can. But that's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to... Yeah, I think cooldown broke. Or maybe mods are immune to cooldown. I'm hoping there's a way I could change that. This is everybody. Hold on. Yeah, it's supposed to be every 10 minutes you guys are supposed to use it, but also I'm trying to figure out like how to change that. Hold on. I don't know. But I just had a cooldown. Let's just worry about for now. Let's not worry about it for now, okay? Let's just I'll talk to somebody about that later on. But there you go. I finally made a shiny command. You guys happy for that? Now you guys can shiny hunt while I shiny hunt too, technically. Alright, let's get back to hunting. Maybe because you guys are mods, you're immune to cooldowns. That might be the issue. I can't tell. But that's what basically supposed to happen is like every 10 minutes or so, you're supposed to not roll until then. I'm trying to figure out like how I can change that. There you go. Alright, speaking of Mario Kart, we were talking about that earlier. Here's what's playing right now. Baby Park. This course, Baby Park is very fun to play anywhere except for DS. And we can all agree with that, right? DS version literally misses the point of what makes Baby Park fun. Like, there's no giant items. It's 5 laps. Even, like, the backgrounds look really lame in that version. Like, I get it. The DS has, like, very huge limitations as to, like, bringing back specific courses from Double Dash. But, like, even then, bringing back Baby Park just felt like there was no point to it, you know? Also, I'm hoping my counter has been counting up twice. I don't know if that's been happening a lot or no. Like, I don't know if it's counting things twice or not. I'm hoping that hasn't been an issue. There you go. Now else we'll talk about. But now you guys finally have a shiny hunting command. I'll tweak it a bit more as time goes on. After today's stream, I think is what I'm gonna do. Not sure. Do you guys think Nidorino will ever be blue? He's just standing there being purple every single time. Surely a blue one will show up soon. Surely. I don't remember how many encounters it took for me to find this Nidorino too. Like 5 years ago, I hunted a Scyther in this exact area with a Repel Manip. I don't remember how many minutes it took me to find the shiny Nidorino too. Because I was finding other stuff at the time in Leaf Green, but I was playing FireRed once just to get Scyther. And then the blue monster showed up. I'm surprised my voice is still intact right now. Like, it feels like it's dying, but it somehow isn't right now. Yeah, but like, that's the thing, like, it's always more fun to find shiny as well randomly, but I don't remember how long it took me to find this Nidorino, shiny Nidorino, when I was playing FireRed back then. Like, my guess was like an hour or two, which is insanely lucky. So it probably took like under 500 encounters or something, but still, the fact that it happened is just like my luck. On Route 2, what was it actually, Void? I forgot. Route 2. What was it? My guess is like Nickit or something. I don't even know what's in Route 2. Oh, Rookity. Got you. I feel like once again I got EV day 1 of Scarlet and Violet. And it was like one of the coolest first shinies I could have gotten. My second one that same night was Rookity. I think that was like an omen for something to come. And it really hasn't meant anything, but like the fact I found that many shinies in one night is insane. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Rookity. Because every time people try to spell it, they always finish it with Rookity's nuts. Got him. I'm like, haha, I can't right now, dude. I can't. That's such a good one. Literally, I can't emo right now. That's a good shiny though, Void, to get. Corviknight is like what? Pure gray or something? Like pure metallic color. It's really cool. Oh, I feel that though, because like everybody, I've had so many people say like, yo guys, look at my shiny Shellos. It's so cool. And I tell them the bad news. Guys, look at my pink Shellos. I mean, my blue Shellos. It's a real shiny. Because like you get pink first before you get blue Shellos. So they're like, guys, look at my cool blue Shellos. I'm like, yep, that is a shiny. Or guys, look at my Hippowdon. It's gray. It's a shiny. I'm like, oh, wait till I tell you about the difference. Gen 4 days were a weird time. I really wasn't into Gen 4 back then, but also, like, so many people were like that whenever like they played Diamond and Pearl. And then those other people who are like, oh guys, I can't wait to use Vespiquen, that Pokemon Aaron has. And then they find out about the fact that they need a female Combi. Right after you got both, oh my gosh, so like the moment you got Pokeballs, you just found it. That's insane too. Do you remember what you named it? Do you remember if do you still have the Pokemon now? What, the female Combi or what? Oh yeah, because of underground. Right. Because of Underground. Yeah, the Rookity. Do you remember if you still have it? Like, do you still have a picture of it or no? If I may ask, because like I want to see it. If that's fine. If not, it's fine too. Oh, you don't think you named it? Got you. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Wait, Void, which version do you have, if I may ask? Do you have Sword or Shield? I didn't see which game you have. Cause like you said both versions. Oh, Sword, gotcha. Okay, cause I actually don't have all the versions for Sword yet. I was wondering if you could trade to get those out of the way at some point. I'm still missing some exclusives from Sword. That's why. But I'll let you know about that at some point if needed. Yo, we're at 690. The funny number, chat. We're at the nice. Get rid of the 0 and we got 69. Yeah, I still need some version exclusives. So, if there's like any way you can help me out at some point with that, I appreciate it. I'm playing Shield right now, or I have Shield with me. Oh my gosh. 500 when I was playing Mario Party with some friends and they were just going crazy with the capture button. So that's insane though. Like getting a shiny on day 1 is like a moment you have to beat. You have to like accept and acknowledge. Because if you don't, it's like, you know, like why? Why would you not acknowledge this, a perfect moment like that? Oh, the shiny turtles in BDSP? I'm assuming you're gonna post them in Pokemon Gaming. Maybe we should make like a shinies channel, but honestly I'd rather keep all the Pokemon stuff into one. Cause like, I don't know, why not? I'm assuming you're gonna post on Discord or something, or I'll look at it myself if so. I don't know. Oh, I just saw the dogs. Talon's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's really, really cute. Just laying there, existing. We're almost at 700, chat. Give it up for number 700. Very soon. Give it up for number 700. Yeah, they are very, very cute. I love them. Yeah, no worries. Take your time, Void. No rush, ever. Just keep running. Eventually, we'll find a shiny. Oh, from Mario Party. Oh, yeah, you have like tons of captures. I'm gonna be honest, I barely used the capture feature. The only time I used it was for... only time I ever used it for was like for hunting down Great Marsh Pokemon BDSP. Like, if I wanted to get Carnivine, I would just take a snapshot and then go find the area it was in. Or I got the picture of. Oh, you are a whole minute, but fine. Once again, if you need to, like, you know, resync yourself back with the audio, always pause and unpause. Or repause. Motion movie, yeah, true. I can confirm it's, like, I will talk about this right now. So back when quarantine happened, I was still in my animation class in high school. And while we were trying to get assignments done, we don't have access to like a certain application. We had to start using stop motion stuff. We had to start making stop motion stuff for during the pandemic era for the class. And yeah. We got to use stop motion for the most part. At some point, I got to like make a bowling section with vegetables or something. I used the orange as like a bowling ball and then broccoli as the bowling pins. I think it was pretty creative with the stop motion animation. And then I had to make like a puzzle piece assembling itself together at some point too. But I got to use stop motion stuff back then, or try out stop motion stuff. And I got to also like spell out my name through stop motion. I'm not gonna reveal my name to you guys, of course, but it was pretty difficult because A, I didn't have like you know, my name is pretty long, and B, I didn't have like a phone carrier to like help me get pictures of each frame. It was kind of rough. Yeah, my name's Ludo actually. Yeah, you guys didn't know that? My name's Ludo. Obviously. I will say this though, I've been called Ludo so many times. I don't know why. Well, actually I do know why. It's like you can look at my username and pretty much assume it's you could misread it as Ludo most likely, but like I've been called so much, been called out so much. Yet my name isn't even Ludo at all. It isn't. That's all I can tell you. I've been called Ludo so many times just because my username almost looks like it. Loco Dulu. That is certainly a name. The last thing I want to see in this game is your Safari game is over. That's why I kind of wish I got to hunt in, what's it called? This is why I kind of miss Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald Safari Zone. You have Acrobike and you could just, you know, hop around for hours while hunting, so you don't have to like move around. But here I have to move around. Like I could just alternate left and right and not lose steps, but it's slower actually to hunt like that. I'd rather just like walk around, just to, like, you know, have faster odds of getting a Pokemon. Yo, let's go, Void. I will probably get Mario Wonder, but like, I don't know which one of us is gonna keep it. My girlfriend and I want to play it on release date, but the issue is that we don't know, like, you know, when we're gonna try to get it though. We have to settle like a day to do it, like a time to do it, because we have, you know, classes that day. But first comes Spider-Man 2. Agreed. I think I try to remember my initial reaction when I found Nidorino, the shiny Nidorino. I think my reaction was like, you've got to be kidding me. Of course I found a shiny Nidorino before Scyther. Because I was always like, yep, I found all these Pokemon except the one I'm looking for, which happens all the time, even in streams. Like, remember the Kecleon I tried to find in Vintage White? I found everything before Kecleon, as usual. That happens a lot more often, you guys think, to me. I do hope you guys enjoy Mario Wonder, even if like those who want to play it or not, you know? The harder you look, the less likely you will find it. Yep, that's true. But I do hope like you guys enjoy Mario Wonder, because like I'm gonna try to play it, but I also want to play Mario RPG. Thousand Year Door remix coming out soon. Next year, I mean. But still, those options exist, and I think there would be great options to try to stream at some point too. Going to buy them. That's fair. I can't buy them until later on the day, but I am reserved to get one. If so. Because I have class that day. Whoa! 19XX with a rate of 40 gamers. Yo, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. How was stream? What are you guys up to? Oh, I'm not following. I gotta fix that right now. Yeah. What are you guys up to? My name is Ludo. Ludicolo. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I do a variety content, actually. But today, we are shiny hunting because I want to. And 1960 follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, welcome in. So, today, we're shiny hunting Nidorino, and the context behind this hunt, actually, there is context. If you want to know the context, exclamation point Nidorino. And this is actually my first full shiny hunt I'm doing. Man, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in Gargolema, Laz, Axad, and Delta Frog. And you guys for followers, I appreciate it very, very much. Delta Frog and KLW. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the emote. It's a Deoxys, right? Yeah, it's the dance. That's so good. Yeah. What are you guys up to? Were you guys doing anything cool today's stream? Oh no. Allergic to context, that's fair. But yeah, we're currently hunting for Nidorino. Oh yeah, I always show up in Seth's stream a lot, aka Detective Mocha. She's awesome. And Mystical Mango, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. You have Mischievous and Leaf Green? Heart Gold and Pearl. Oh yeah, you get them all in those games too, right? You get Leaf Green in that post-game cave with Ghastlies and something like that, right? That's cool. And then Heart Gold, you get it at Cliff Cave and what's it called? Cliff Cave and Mount Silver. And then Pearl, you get at the forest. But still, that's good to know.
Nice throw!
I have all these sound alerts, right? Yeah, welcome in. And glad to hear that streaming went well. I do hope you get the shiny soon. Mischievous is a pretty good shiny. I believe it's what, green with some yellow or orange, I forget. It's a pretty good shiny though. Yeah, very glad that you brought over your community to ours. We tend to vibe a lot here, and I'm not really much of a shiny hunter, but we're doing a shiny hunting stream just because. I'll say this right now, the context, like the actual context of Nidorinos, this is my first ever full-on shiny I found 5 years ago, but unfortunately, I failed it because it's a Safari Zone. But I'm back in here doing it anyway because it's been 5 years since I failed the shiny, so it feels only natural to just run it back after that long. Oh yeah, spooky season for sure. That's smart. You got 6 of these. Thank you. Thank you, 19XX. Very, very much. I appreciate it. Also, if you guys need a rain rest, that is perfectly okay. I don't know how long you guys went live for, but it's always okay to rain rest or do what you gotta get food, get screen break. But if you have to stick around for the raid, I appreciate it too. We're just vibing out for the day. We're gonna try to go to the 820 encounters today because it's like the 10% of the full odds or something like that. But if you guys need rain rest, perfectly okay as well. Yeah, regardless, once again, go follow 19XX. I've seen them as well in Seth streams, and I take it you do a lot of shiny hunting, which is awesome. And yeah, go follow them if you can. I am using Repel Minute, by the way, for those coming in, because it's guaranteed Nidorino in this specific area. And this is also the exact same way I found Nidorino. I Repel Minute for a Scyther. I was just looking for a regular Scyther in the Safari Zone, level 28, which I got it guaranteed with other Nidorinos. But unfortunately, I found Nidorino before the Scyther, and it ran away from me. Like, it was even more devastating because it got 3 shakes in, and then it broke out and ran away. Like, that's got to be like the worst feeling to ever experience with shiny hunting. Yeah, that's what we're doing for today. Normally I do other stuff too. Like, normally I've been doing something called Full Series, which is just nuzlocking every main game. But today I want a bit of a break. Need the Bowser laugh. We're just doing a little bit of a break today because I've been nuzlocking for a couple streams and I deserve a little bit of a shiny hunting break. That's all. We're having a good time though. We've been talking about stuff like Mario Kart, Mario Wonder releasing soon. I think we're having a pretty good time together here. Yeah. Funky Kong hype, true. That's like the best. Oh yeah, Funky Kong's coming back in Mario Kart 8. That's like awesome. That's really cool. Pauline as well. Like, Pauline's a character I didn't think I'd want until Mario Odyssey, you know, released back in 2017. So she became more of a prominent character again since then. I'm glad that Nintendo's been like using her wisely since then. Diddy Kong is a whatever choice, and then Peachette, it just feels like the most random choice possible. Like, I don't get it. We have Cat Peach. We have regular Peach. Why would I want to play as Peachette? But whatever. It's worth it, because, like, we got Peachette, but in return, we got Funky Kong and Pauline, two big characters that people wanted for Mario Kart. Yeah, we're going to go for another 100 encounters, just because 820s is, like, the 10% odds, something like that. But really, we haven't done much else otherwise. We're just shiny hunting today. And hopefully we find Nidorino. And hopefully we catch it too, because I couldn't catch it last time. I just, you know, got unlucky. But hopefully this time, luck is in my favor to get it. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be hunting Nidorino if it just wasn't for the fact that I didn't fail it. But, and like, I hate going to Safari Zone because, like, I could find a shiny and fail it, but this time around, I have to do it. It's just, like, a more personal note for me because I failed this thing 5 years ago. And it was my first ever full odds shiny I found, so it was very heartbreaking. But thankfully, I caught another full odds shiny in return, which was Carvana and Ruby. I'm not running that one back, though. It's not worth it. But this one I have to run back for more of a personal grief I have from 5 years ago. Oh yeah, we also have a new command that we just added today's stream. We have a shiny command. If you guys like shiny hunting in Twitch chats, you guys can do ! shiny and then check if you get a shiny. If you get 4196, you get VIP. If you get A192, you can just straight up end my stream. Like, I will straight up end stream for the day. There you go. And you can only roll every 10 minutes or so. I might make more incentives. I don't want to do gift sub incentives at all. I don't like the idea of, like, you know, gifting out like that. Welcome back, Void. Welcome back, Void. We got a raid earlier. Pass the 90XX for the raid. Once again, go follow them if you haven't already. They're a pretty cool shiny hunter. I've seen them around Steph streams too, but they seem pretty cool. Yeah, if you want to get your shiny rolls in, you can right now. I might change it every 5 minutes. I don't know, because like I have it at every 5 minutes. You guys can do it again, but yeah. I don't know. Also, if you get 4096 and you're already mod, I don't know. Maybe I think I have a better idea. Maybe I can give you like a custom roll or something. After, if you get A192, you get a custom roll in my Discord, and then 4196, you get the end of my stream. How about that instead? Because I already have a VIP roll or a VIP redeem. I think it'd be much better if we did that. What do you guys think? 4196, you end my stream. A192, you get a custom roll. Turn the name shiny. Wait, what do you mean? Did I mess something up or what? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, add sparkles. Can I even do that? Because like you need boosts to add like certain badges to roles in a Discord. And I don't have any boosts, of course. And I don't ever ask people to ever give me boosts, ever. No. But, just a little note. Or can I? I forget. I don't know. We out here running. Yeah, maybe I can make a custom roll for that. That'd be cool, right? Like the A192 roll that Steph has. And then 4196, you straight up end my stream. Like, I should have end stream. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do something right now. Hold on. I'm gonna do something right now. I just got the 727. I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna screenshot this to Wooful for no context. No, Wooful's. Yeah, they're already gonna know the context. But let me just screenshot to Wooful. Give it a second. Oops. I accidentally typed Xander because Xander's got Wooful in the name. There you go. There you go. Oh, maybe you can. I forget, but like, I'll try. Make a custom roll for that if anybody rolls it. But I think that's what I'm gonna do instead, because I just made it on the spot today, so I'm gonna change it a bit after that. We're not even 3 hours into stream. Wow, it feels like it's been 3 hours already. But at the same time, I've been streaming for like 5 to 6 hours the last how many days? Right? Remember when I used to stream 2 to 3 hours, guys? When I used to do that? Now I just stream like 4 to 6 hours. I don't know how I came to this, but here I am now. Blue Nidorino, where are you? We are still looking for a blue gamer, and his name is Nidorino. Surely he'll show up someday. Someday it will. I'm getting desperate. We still have like another hour to go. So, let's see. Take a picture? Got you, okay. The low quality picture. Here we go. I feel it though. It does suck to like, you know, have to deal with low quality. Yeah, well, how do you even send it again? I forget. Because like, I know I was able to get screenshots of, you know, the actual game footage, but like, I think I had to like send it to Twitter once and then download it. It was awkward. But still. Or you can like, or what is it? Do you like QR scan code or something for that? Oh, Switch or something. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think I have my phone connected at all or something. I don't know how it works, but I don't really care enough to know. The Pokemon channel? Alright, I'm gonna look right now. Let me repel and get an encounter first while I run around. Okay, let me check. Let me see. Oh, it's a Corviknight now. Got it. Okay. Wow, yeah, that's literally like day one. 11/5. That is November 15th. That's literally insane. Very huge shiny there, Void. Yeah, Corviknight looks really good. I believe Rookity's yellow, and then Corvisquire is what? Isn't it gray or something too? Like Corviknight? Yes, he's the entire playthrough based. I don't know people use their shinies for their entire playthrough. Shout out to Sugar Conroy for getting the coughing back in Crystal. That was like genuinely one of the hypest things ever with Sugar Conroy. Getting the coughing, he wanted it as a team member, and then using it as you know, throughout the playthrough. And what's funny is I think it was like one level away from blowing up too. So that's even more lucky right there. I don't know if you guys remember Cherry Connor's Crystal playthrough, which I know it's not like the best, it's like really, really old, but you can't deny that shiny was genuinely hype. Once again, random shinies are always the best shinies to get, because like, it's unexpected. Or, I mean, unexpected, even though it doesn't make any sense because there's no Onyx, but still. I hope you guys are liking the shiny vibes today. Like, I know a lot of my friends, I know one of my friends even Pay, has talked about like shiny hunting getting a little stale, because like, it's why I'm glad I'm not doing shiny hunts like every time, because if I did it constantly, I get so burnt out easily. But thankfully, if I just do like shiny hunts once in a while, I don't think it'll ever get stale. Like, even if I don't find a shiny, at least I'm making an attempt to find it. And it gives me more determined to keep going until I, you know, get the shiny. Speaking of. Oh, yeah, you can do that too. Wait, which roll? Oh, 511, okay. Yeah, this should be literally a 1 to 8,192. That's what I inserted in the command. You keep getting 3 digits. Boy, you gotta roll higher. 5484, there we go. Now I was getting a lot of high rolls, but you ideally want to get one of those 2 numbers. I will say though, I was the first person to get the A192 in Detective Mocha, aka Steph's channel. I was the first person to do it, and I got to pick a shiny hunt for her to do. And I chose Piplup. And I think it was Diamond and Pearl. I don't remember which copy, which game, but it was one of those 2. And nobody has still rolled an A192 since then. I chose it just because I think I just wanted her to play some Diamond and Pearl. I don't know. That was pretty evil of me, but at the same time, I got to choose. I don't remember what my other options were. I'm not going to say them because I don't think it'd be cool if I said like what hunts someone else has planned when they haven't said it yet. Well, I don't know, but I'd rather not say anything. But I chose Piplup. How about this? Okay. What, you want me to pick a shiny hunt? You want to pick a shiny hunt if you roll A192? Do you want to do the same thing? Dream one day. A game for one day. That sounds evil. Yeah. That sounds evil. That actually does sound evil. But the thing is though, I have to like, I don't like that idea because I have to like, all right, if you were to pick a game for me, you could probably pick a game that like the person would have to pick a game that either I don't have access to or I don't know how I would stream it, and then, you know, it'd be hard for me to like find a way to stream. Like if they pick like an Xbox game or something that like I don't feel comfortable streaming, then it's like I just scammed them and I feel bad, but at the same time I choose, you know? Is why I should make like a certain poll perhaps? I don't like that either. Like, let's say they make me choose like an Xbox game that I don't have an Xbox at all. I don't have like everything out there. I'm not about to go get an Xbox just to stream whatever somebody wants me to do. That's the issue with that idea. Like, you can also tell me to play, I don't know, Persona when I don't even have the game on Switch or something like that. Unipop? What even is that actually? Like, it's more funny if it's like a game I have actual access to, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Dead Serious Town, I don't know. Okay, I guess it's good to know then. I don't know what it's about, and I guess I shouldn't know about it. That's what I'm getting out of that. 750. We're almost at 750, chat. 750 coming up very soon, right? Come on. 750. There we go. 750. Give it up for 750. We're gonna go for another 70 more, and then we'll probably end stream. I think 3 hours is a pretty reasonable stream time compared to my last few streams I've been doing, like 5 to 6 hours. But we're still making good progress, though. As you can see, we are almost 10% of the way there to the full odds. Shiny at 789. Got you. We're going to see that shiny right now at 789. Gear predicts him before 820. So let's just take a number if it'll show up or not. I don't know. I'm just going to say 802. They would be shorter. Yeah, you're right. But like, Talon, I thrive on E4 planning off stream. So maybe it's my issue. Maybe I should just stop streaming, you know, whenever I have to prepare for it. But at the same time, having you talk with you guys is much better than like me doing it alone, in my opinion. I don't know. It's why for Sun and Moon or Ultra Moon, I'm probably gonna like actually prepare for the Elite Four on my own. Because like X and Y are easy games. Auras are easy games. Sun and Moon, Ultra Moon are not easy games. Yeah, perhaps like I can't just like assume that, okay, 11 attack, 20 attack EVs. Okay, so it's on my head. I know it's gonna do about 85% maximum. Like I don't know everything on the spot. I have to calc stuff. And then there are Pokemon I want to get rid of too. That's the thing. There's like lots of strategy I have to pull off on the spot. It's not easy. With Gens 1 and 2, they were easy because like it's Gen 1 and 2. I don't know what else to tell you. Especially Gen 2 with Red. Like it was very easy to just beat Crystal in under 6 hours because there was like not much planning. Sweeper stuff. Yeah, but like sweeping just makes the fights very easy. Cause like I can just pick the Pokemon for that fight and then they actually do contribute to the team when champing. And I'll use them again. It's not just that, Talon. It's just like my IVs and EV spreads matter a lot, and what moves I use for like each fight. You know, it's about getting rid of the Pokemon as well for like future games. Because once again, Sun and Moon, Ultra Moon will be the games that will break me. I imagine. Like those are the games I'm actually gonna like genuinely gonna not, you know, prep on stream. But Talon, I get it done eventually. And plus, you guys get to see me like do it on the spot. I know it's not the most entertaining content, but I don't know. Listen, I just do it and it works. That's literally it. That's all. Cause like, I don't want to just like do 1 hour Victor Road and then just end stream. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do it all in one spot because I know I could do it. It's about what I choose and how I approach it. If it takes me 2 hours, so be it. That's my fault, but also like prepping does not take 30 minutes. It doesn't take that ever unless you're like really good with calcing. And plus my calcs aren't the best because like, how about this way? It takes forever to just type up everything because I don't have imported sets for the opponents. With Gen 3, I had imported sets, so they were very easy to calc. But for this, it wasn't. And then for Emeralds, it was the easiest one by far because Linu literally just sweeps E4, no problem, in Emerald. It's been proven many times it can do it. That was by far the easiest prep because it's Emerald with Linu. You just win with it. I don't know, but it's okay. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm still gonna keep doing stream prepping for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It's literally just 2 games left. For the Gen 7 games, I'm not gonna do prepping on stream just because it'll take forever. I know that. But then you're also gonna be telling me like, oh, use this Pokemon, please, please use it. because like you wanted me to use Gourgeist so badly, and I was like, what does it do? But then on the spot, I figured out it can actually do something. And my concern was I know Gyarados would come out after Clawitzer. I had to find a way to beat it without using a Thunderbolt Pokemon because I didn't want to champ Meowstic because I don't really have a reason to champ it. So getting rid of Klefki would be better. Yeah, I just didn't... I really don't agree, just because, like, once again, a physical attacking Pokemon against Seabolt is not a good idea. Gyarados destroys it. But, thankfully, Gourgeist landed Will-O-Wisp and landed Leech Seed. You're right. Meowstic wouldn't have done it anyway, too. If I had choice specs, it would have, actually. But no, Meowstic was just not good enough. But it's okay. We got through it. It doesn't matter. We just got through it. It's all that matters. And plus, other people do it too. Like, I know Gongus did some streams in one sitting. They did a lot of the second versions in one sitting. Like, the entire game from beginning to Hall of Fame. And they were able to prep for everything in under 5 hours. I'm like, how do you even do that? Because, like, I'm so slow calcing. Plus, this is, like, the first time doing actual proper Nuzlocking. Every other game, randomizers. I don't have anything to go off of. I just gotta pray my team is good enough. But it's okay. Plus, taking all the time in the world means I have a safe win. And I think it's more important that, like, I win than I just lose because I get reckless. That's my playstyle. Slow and steady. Like, I only get reckless if, like, I know it isn't a big deal. Like that Charizard on the Heracross. I could have missed Air Slash and just lost Charizard there, but I didn't know it was Stone Edge. So I took a risk and it didn't pay off at the end of the game. It did suck a bit, but it's okay. We were able to live without it. And that was the next version, by the way. But it doesn't matter. Like, what matters is we are done with X and Y, and we still have auras to get through, but I'll be doing on-stream prepping. I don't care if it takes me hours. I'm still going to do it. Just because I think it's important to, like, we all understand, like, why I'm doing these things. And that's fair to pray. Like, if you want to do it, it's fine. But, like, for me, it's like, I don't want to be stuck in these games for longer than one attempt. And plus, I want to show off I'm actually good at the game. That's all. I just want to show off that I'm good at it. That's all. And I think I've already shown you guys enough that I'm capable of Nuzlocking, but Nuzlocking takes a lot of, like, skill because of, like, preparing for using the right Pokemon and calcing. I don't know. Listen, like, I wouldn't be doing calcs, though, if I just, you know, brought an actual, like, busted in. Like, if I brought Charizard, Lucario, Jolteon, Gyarados, whatever, I wouldn't have to do any of those calcs. Like, I could just know that Jolteon thunderbolts Seabolt, Charizard cooks up Wickstrom, Lucario destroys... Actually, Lucario can destroy what? Lucario can destroy Diantha by itself. Like, dead serious. It can literally just sweep Diantha. No problem. I could do all that, but for Elite Four, I'm using trash Pokemon. Or, like, Pokemon that I barely use, and then I can't use them again. That's why I'm doing all that. Like, if I was doing an actual vanilla Nuzlocke or whatever, or something like that, I would just use my main Pokemon and not have to calc anything. But when it comes to, like, trash Pokemon that I was using earlier, they're not really trash, but, like, that's just the thing. I need to, like, see if they can actually sweep, because I don't want to play recklessly and then have to do the run again. Because it took me, like, what, 10 hours, 11 hours to get to Elite Four? It's just not worth it to redo it if I lose, because I got careless. That's mainly why. But at the end of the day, it does pay off. I always beat these games with, like, 1 or 2 attempts. I will admit it took me 3 attempts to beat Blue because I'd failed Pikachu and I just didn't want to... And I was okay with just resetting the run just so I can get myself Pikachu again. But it didn't pay off. And I wasted an attempt because of it. But who cares? We're done with those games. And they were really short anyway. But these games get much longer. And at that point, losing is more time loss. Like, I'm willing to accept time loss just to prepare for each important fight. To just go in recklessly and then lose potentially. And then do all the beginning stuff again. It's not worth it. It generally isn't. I hate to like point out the obvious, but I can't stress enough how important it is to explain like why I'm doing calcs on stream. Like it's a waste of time, but also I don't want to do all those stuff again, you know? Like I could have just ended my Y attempt just to get to Dene again for attempt 2, but it's not worth it to go through all of X Y again. Now, if I was doing a Haylock as well, that'd be even worse, because like a Haylock is doing all full series, but if you lose anywhere, you start the beginning of the entire full series. That's a Haylock. You start all the way to red if you lose like in Y or something. But yeah, I do see your point. Yeah, you don't need to sleep. Yeah, I guess. Like, when I saw Barbarical against Gyarados, I felt a bit safe because I knew Gyarados couldn't kill my Barbarical. So I risked a Rock Slide because I had no other play. Okay, also anyone? I don't know what that is. Also welcome in your friend Raleigh. I hope you're well. Oh, the minigame in SV. Oh, right, because Ogre Pun. I should have known because I saw Ogre. I'm like, oh, right. I hope you're well. I think I have not touched that mode ever since I did it once for the main story. That is literally it. But yeah, I do understand your point though, Tal. So this recklessness, it does pay off, you know? So you save time, you just risk it and go off. And that's cool. If you want to do that, fine. It's just for me, it's like I have to be safe because if I don't, I have to play through everything again. It's not worth it, as I keep saying again. But it's okay to do that too. It's just for me, I have to play recklessly because like, if I go in with Gourgeist and then not give it a proper set, then like, I'm gonna get in mid-battle. I'm gonna say, oh, I should have done that, you know? Preparing for stuff just makes my mentality a lot better. That's why I do it. But it's okay. Once again, at the end of the day, everything is all good. Some strategies have to risk it, but it pays off. And I will admit, Gourgeist was genuinely fun to use against Seabold, because like I had no other way to beat Seabold. And you pointing out Gourgeist was actually the correct call. Right, I'm probably going to keep going on, but I do thank you enough. I can't take enough talent about the Gourgeist suggestion. I was mainly interested in getting Trevenant instead of Gourgeist, but I'm very glad I chanted regardless. And plus, I'm the first person to MVP Gourgeist, actually. That's cool. Yeah, but like, here's the thing. I had a Pyroar. I had a Durant. I had a Klefki that couldn't really do anything. Durant can't switch into anything against Seabold because Clawitzer kills it with awful special defense and HP. Pyroar is dead to water moves. I don't have Hyper Voice. I only have fire moves on it because I needed it for Seabold, for Wickstrom. I was aware of that. Barbarical was fine. The issue is Barbarical dies to Aura Sphere, so I had to kill Clawitzer with Gourgeist. Then burn the Gyarados and Leech Seed it. Then get Barbarical to do, you know, kill the Gyarados somehow. Like, that's not the thing. It's like, I do see my team. It's just like, the issue is, it's not about getting one sleep. Sometimes I have to switch to other Pokemon. And I've been doing that for a couple fights. Like in Black 2, I use Olomomola for Dredagon. Excelgor for Hydreigon. Gliscor for the rest. I planned everything ahead of time. It's not just one sweep. I was able to, and sweeping does save a lot of time. So look at that, lucky numbers, 777. But it's not just about once again, sweeping. It's like some Pokemon literally can't do anything to Elite Four members. Once again, Gyarados kills Pyroar. Like, what is Pyroar gonna do to a Gyarados talent? I only had fire moves. I can't get the Wild Charge team until post game. I would have considered that if it had not been for the fact that's post game. Dead serious. And Klefki really couldn't do anything else. Like, I could have used Klefki to like Toxic Stall things, but really, without screens, it's useless. I would have considered. Oh, also discounted twice. I have to. Okay, I have to count it down a bit. I've been noticing he's been counting twice lately. That's a little bit awkward. And I think it's been doing that a couple times too. Hopefully it hasn't been an issue. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm just saying that, like, I do see my other team. It's just, there's a reason why I can't use them against certain Pokemon. That's all. Like, I can switch. I'm aware. Enough about that, though. I think I'm rambling too much right now. Because, like, we're only 780 encounters. I think we're a little bit less than that because I swear this counter's been counting up twice, a couple times. But I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to set it right there. Let's be a bit more attentive about this counter. Enough about that. So, Nidorino, are you going to shine any moment? You got 40 more encounters before I end stream. Wow, I am not finding any shinies or Nidorino. There we go. Yeah, that's ultimately what matters. Like, Talon, what's your plan for E4, even though you're not even there yet for BDSP? Like, do you have any Pokemon you want to at least like, consider using for that game? Or no? Or you're just going to wait until then and just send it? A few got you. Okay. Regardless, I'm sure you're going to win. Like, I think it's fair we can just all agree with that, right? Yeah, like for me, I'm doing full series. Like, if I was just doing a regular Nuzlocke, like, for Platinum especially, I would just use Gyarados. Gyarados literally beats every single Pokemon in the Elite Four with Dragon Dance. But I can't do that for full series. I have to use Pokemon. I could, but then I can't use Gyarados again. And it's not worth it to get rid of Gyarados just for an easy sweep on Platinum E4. When Porygon Z can do the same, but better. That's enough about me rambling on that again. So now Staraptor. Okay, fair. I'm saving Staraptor just for BDSP if I ever play those games. Otherwise, I probably should have champed it and then just use it for, and then just get the Dene, but oh well. I'm not destined to get the Dene anyway. But maybe for Ultra Moon. I have looked at MK's encounter manip though for the Dene, and one thing I need to do is I need to champ Turtonator and Sun. Specifically Sun, because I don't get anywhere else besides Ultra Sun. So that's the plan with Turtonator. Plus, I'm pretty sure I can sweep some members with Shell Smash, right? Yeah. Like, Gyarados is too good to champ anyway, but some people have done it. I know Jake Warden champed Gyarados in red for funnies. I respect it. That's funny. And then just casually beats Ultra Moon without Gyarados. Or entirety of full series. Actually, where are you on the run, Talon? I may ask. Yeah, like, I respect it. But I just can't do it myself because I can't live without Gyarados. If you want to champ Gyarados in red, do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Or really champing anything. The only thing that you gotta watch out for is you gotta have enough Pokemon to like rock climb with for the red fight. But you get so many Pokemon. Like, I think it's impossible to actually like champ everything before rock climb. Like champ every Pokemon rock climb. Oh, in the water gym, got it. So you're up battling Wake soon. Hope that goes well. If somebody ever notices my counter being up, by the way, someone let me know. Because like it's been acting up a bit, I think, a couple times. Look, if anybody notices that like it acts a bit weird, let me know. Like if it acts twice on one encounter, Obviously, you don't have to pay attention to it, but like, if anybody just noticed it by off chance, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got through a puzzle twice. Oof about that. The puzzle is very easy though. Like seriously, I think it's only like what 3 or 4 mandatory trainers in that gym. Yeah, I'm sure it's okay though. Genuinely. Oh, no 789 rib void. Wait, hold on. Oh, you can re-roll for shiny again if you guys want. Did it go up twice or no? I don't think it did. Oh, that was a bit close. We need to decide on what we're gonna do though about the shiny rolls. Like, what do we agree? I don't think we're gonna agree on VIP. I know I just wrote that down, but I'm gonna change that after today's stream. So no VIP if you roll the shiny. I said AO2, right? Oh, it was AO2, sure. So we got AO2 for me. No shiny at 789, sadly. Yeah, I'll change the command soon. I wonder if there's a way I can like make it 10 minutes on the cooldown Nightbot. It says like you can only do it up to 5 minutes max. If I have to make it 5 minutes, then so be it. But I need to change it to where like you can do it with multiple people. There's a cooldown for it, but I just realized it's only for... Hold on. We're going to find out how to do it later on. I need to get good at programming that. Yeah, hopefully they'll help me out. I appreciate the call out, Talon. But I'm sure I can find a way to do it. I've used Nightbot for like how many years? On my own too. Because like back then when I got to Twitch the first time, somebody I watched out of Nightbot, I'm Nightbot. So I was able to learn the commands instantly. Like what commands to do or how to make them. I know Nightbot longer than other things like Streamlabs or Stream Elements, basically. And some people use their own bots, which is cool. It's just I don't know how to make one myself. I don't feel like making one either. And I don't even know if it costs money too, which is like the one thing I don't want to deal with. Oh, you saw it, right? It went up twice. I don't know why it's going up twice. That's weird. That's actually kind of annoying. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't become an issue. I didn't pay attention. I guess I should pay attention myself because I'm the one hunting. And you guys shouldn't be paying attention because, like, it's kind of dumb that I have to force you guys to pay attention. No. Only I have to. But if you guys want to, it's fine. It should always be your guys' choice in general. Like, you guys chose to come here anyway. Like, I appreciate it a lot. But I don't want to, like, you know, force you guys to do it. That's all. That should never be a thing. I should never force people to do that. It's my responsibility to look out for like my own counts and my own hunts. I just don't know why it's giving me 2 occasionally. Anyways, keep hunting. We're gonna go to 8:20 again, and then we're gonna stream. I think 3 hours is a pretty good time for streaming. And think if I know who I'm gonna raid after this. Actually, I'm gonna rate somebody who's shiny hunting. So hopefully I know somebody who's shiny hunting right now. Maybe? Oh. Okay, this counts as an encounter, so I'm gonna up this one myself. I'm terrified I may have counted it twice at some point. Genuinely. Like, I'm clicking my... I'm clicking my Total J Game Boy. So, I don't get it. If I hold it for too long, maybe? Wait, which button? Yeah, which button? I'm not pressing anything when it's an auto counter. There shouldn't be any presses I should be doing. The way it works is the counter reads a certain text while Nidorino appears. It's not recording the arrow, so it shouldn't be counting up twice. It only records the text. Yeah, the way it works is I'm using a auto counter program that looks at my OBS as a camera, and it looks for a certain box that I've covered. In this case, I've covered up the text while Nidorino appeared with an exclamation mark, and I have to avoid the arrow because, like, if the arrow moves up and down like that, there you go. Okay, we have to lower it down then. Okay, maybe I have to re-record my text. That's what I have to do. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna like resize the box. But it basically records a certain text that up displays, and then it counts up whenever it shows up. This should be L3. Yep. I'm gonna try to fix that then. And if I missed one, so be it. It should be L4. Yeah, I could show you at the stream if you want, Talon, but I gotta remember about I got lots to do, sadly, but I'm willing to, like, you know, try this and show you, like, how it works. But there's, like, a program we use to display a text, and then when the text shows up, the counter goes up by 1. So sometimes it's going up by 2. It's probably the red arrow, but I didn't record the arrow at all. Like, I have to avoid the arrow pixels as much as possible because the arrow moves up and down, and it counts as this individual frame. So I have to, like, show the text only, otherwise it'll count up twice. Yeah, it shows up. I have to basically like cover up a certain frame of text on OBS, and then it'll go up by 1 every time it shows up again on OBS. So in this case, I covered up while Nidorino appeared text in a box. So when that shows up, it'll go up by 1. That's it. I keep repeating the same stuff. I'm not saying I gotta stop, but when I count Nidorino only, so maybe I should do like every time I capture the word wild, or like a certain area of the OBS. I have to turn on the program, I have to turn on virtual camera on OBS for it to work. It really isn't that too complicated, thankfully, but the point is, it still works. It's just like, I might have to tweak it a bit so it doesn't, you know, display twice for some reason. This is full odds? Yes, it is bold. We are full odds hunting. Also, welcome in. Hope you're well. We're actually about to end soon. I've been going for 3 hours. And I'm probably going to stop at 8:20. Maybe I'll go for a couple more encounters. We'll see. Also, my encounter prediction failed. Mine was AO2. Yeah, hope you're well. Bolt. You do be shiny hunting out here. But try to be very, very close to the letters. Perhaps. But I can only display 1 box, though, at a time. I might display the word wild. Or maybe I will display it without the exclamation mark so we don't get near the red, you know, the red arrow. The arrow moving up and down might be the issue. And, like, I was aware of that the first time doing it. That's why I try to get rid of it from my box creating. Like, I literally try to get away from the red arrow as much as possible. So maybe that's what I should do. But sometimes it might act up just randomly, honestly. Come on. Get in the Nidorino. We still need a couple more encounters. There we go. This music is not helping me out because I really want to play Dream Team now with hearing this. Not a lot is. Yeah, but Radio's been using it for so long and it always works for him. Arlie's using it too. We'll see. Yeah, are they still alive, by the way? I think I'm going to raid Arlie after this. I think she's still going to keep going for a bit longer. Right, did it go up twice? No, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's like my OBS senses a glitch a lot. Like I already know like there's a lot of visual bugs that happen a lot whenever I go in OBS. Like it sometimes there's like some frames disappear. That might be it too. Like sometimes my screen just goes blank. That might be an issue too. But with that, I can't do anything about that at all. Okay, a couple more encounters and we're done. So let's see. Any final shinies or no? Let's see it. Alright, A19. Are you going to be shiny? Or the next one, I mean? Because you're not shiny. Are you going to be shiny? Nope. Okay, I'm just going to wait until we run out of steps. I'm going to wait till we run out of steps now. Before I end off. There we go. Last repel. And we're going to end off. We're not going to save just because I have no reason to. Okay. Couple more extra encounters. Also, you can get your last shiny rolls for today's stream before I end off. Okay. I think this is the last one right there. 3814 is very close to the other number. Okay, another one. Are you gonna be shiny? Nope. 3052. Not bad. There you go. Let's got 4 digits now, Boyd. Be happy about that. Oh, I think mods are immune to the cooldown. Okay. Hold on. Let me give you a shiny roll. I think mods are just straight up immune to the cooldown. That might be the issue. Hold on. Cause I didn't make this work properly, so I'm gonna remove the cooldown just for you, Bolt. I apologize. Let me remove the cooldown. But you guys can use it again though, okay? Okay. You should be able to use it again. Like, say something and type shiny again, so you don't get spammed. Yo, Jake Warden, welcome in, Raiders. Let me give you a shout out, Jake. What are you guys up to? Mad King Raid. We're actually about to end soon, unfortunately. Ephelon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're actually about to end soon, sadly, but I appreciate you guys so much for Raid. How was stream? Were you up to? What were you up to again? You were doing CK Plus, right, Jake? Go live. That's weird. I thought I just changed it. the jump raid. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We're actually about to end soon. Stay live. I can. We're literally about to have it going for like 3 hours. I know I've been like going demon hours like the last few days, but I unfortunately have to end soon. But we're about to end, but we're getting one more encounter for you guys. Hold on. Let's get one more encounter for you guys. Yeah, if you're not following Jake, he's the GOAT. He's a pro Nuzlocker out here. Great Soldier Boy. I like the idea of Galaxy. I really like that. Can you go to 826? I can, right? Do 24 hours. Maybe. We'll see. I'll go 826 just for you guys then. Hold on. I know how to do that. We're just going to go left and right. Just for you guys. Yeah, where'd you go? Where'd you get up to again, Jake? On full series. Yeah, full series. Yep. CK plus. 8 equals 2 plus 6. I like that thinking, George. I like that thinking very, very much. Ecritique. Oh, nice. Oh, Burnt Tower. Nice, yeah. That's very nice. Okay, here's the last one, I think. We're going to go until we run out of steps in Safari Zone. And we can actually keep going forever if we do left and right, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, we're going to keep going, I guess. That's weird. I thought I just fixed the cooldown. There's a cooldown for it. I made 5 minutes, but... I'm sorry about that, Bolt. I fixed the cooldown too, didn't I? Yeah, I have a shiny command, but I accidentally made 5-minute cooldown. Okay, we're out of steps now. Okay. That's going to do it for me today. I am exhausted, sadly, and I'm sorry that I just have to end right as you guys raid in, but I have to end here. I've been going live for like 6 to 5 hours the last few days for a full series. I gotta end. But I will be back with full series tomorrow for Omega Ruby. That's for Bolt. I think you just at them and it'll work too. For 1 sec. I can't do it to Jake. I'm sorry. Jake's the GOAT. Oh my gosh. You almost just rolled the 8192. Okay. We're getting out of here today, sadly. I gotta end. I'm a little exhausted. I've been going live for like how many hours the last few days? Okay. I'm sorry to just, you know, finish right there, but I sadly gotta end. I'm sorry, Raiders. We had a little bit of a cooldown issue going on. Oh, I fixed the cooldown, right. I made 5 seconds after that, so you guys can just keep rolling. But only let everybody roll before we end stream. But while I head out, thank you guys so much for today's stream. Thank you for all the raids. Hudson 96 and Jake Warden for the raids. They're the GOATs. And, too nice. You guys are going crazy on my first stream was the shiny command. I'm going to tweak that command after today's stream. But, yeah. Tomorrow I'll be back with full series of Omega Ruby. So, we're going to try and make history in that game by champion Dragalge. I get it guaranteed. As long as I don't mess up my deck snap stuff. And before we head out for the day, I'm going to head out with my plugins. So, first off, I have a Discord. I champ Pidgeot. Sadly, I did. Back in red. If you want to join my Discord to get updates on doing my life and claim a free Pokemon for any Pokemon game I play, you can join if you want. You don't have to, but still. Second, I have a Twitter and YouTube if you want to follow or subscribe to either. I appreciate it. And finally, I'm gonna go raid somebody. Let's go raid. Let's see. Let's go raid somebody who's doing Shiny Hunt. Is Arlie still alive? Yeah, Arlie's still alive. I'm gonna raid Arlie. She's been raiding me a lot lately, so I'm gonna go raid her. She's currently badge quest shiny hunting for offline raid Jake. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna raid Arlie because she's currently hunting what's it called? Choodle for sword or the sword badge quest. I think it is. Yeah. Yes to Arlie. Thank you guys for incredible stream today. I had very much fun. But unfortunately, I gotta head out for the day. So yeah. Once again, go follow all the people who raid today. Jake Warden and 96X for the raids. Thank you guys very much. So, thank you all the follows. Thank you guys for an incredible stream today. I'm sorry we didn't get Nidorino, but hopefully in the future we get it again. With that being said, it's been Ludu. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time this time. And finally back with a Monday stream for Omega Ruby. My plan is to finish up Auras this weekend. And then Alpha Sapphire maybe on Monday. I don't know. But I appreciate you all very, very much for support. Love you lots. Take care of yourselves. And have a great time zone where we are. And later.